Dude, I never had pork belly. I was scared of it because you guys talk about loss and throwing up after eating
I've
Chinese.
eaten it thousands of times. It's just bacon.
I know. I didn't realize. I was worried it was like succulent meat. I was worried it would make me throw up. It was gross. Like I was like, it must be the fattiest pork piece.
It's just like.
And I don't like fat. Yeah, it was good. I should have snuck some out of there.
Oh god!
But I was
stuck
always
out there in a napkin, stuck it out there in your pockets.
Yeah.
no. I had a plastic bag because I've been picking up dog poop from my dog. And it's funny. There was a yard that I was letting my dog poop in when I was in Columbus, and but I was picking it up every time. But I swear, dude, the last day we were there, they put up 3 no dog pooping signs in their yard. I felt, I was like, man, I'm going to go poop on your yard now just for that.
As long as you picked it up.
Yeah. I guess other people poop in that yard, too. I mean, other dogs.
That's despicable. They poop in it. They don't pick it up.
I guess they must. I don't know. I was picking it up.
That's horrible. Hi, everyone. It's the GeekZip podcast. Ryan Zip is in the house in the Zip Cave. We've got a great show for you today. I think we're live. So anyway, as always, in the cave with me is Christian. Hello, Christian.
Hi, I see stuff on YouTube here.
Okay.
What is that? Is
are we
that
seeing
not
that?
live right there?
I don't know what that is. I don't know. I keep refreshing.
It's a picture of Ben.
It's
It's like a Booker T.
Okay,
from
there we
last
go. We
week.
are live. Okay,
Remember that
good.
picture of Booker T that you just kept rolling where he made that face?
I think we're
eyeing
live.
that girl, dude.
I do remember. Yes.
Dude, you know how to get Booker
So
T
anyway,
in that WWE
as
2K
always,
game?
in the
You
cave
gotta
with me
spend,
is
like,
Christian. Hello, Christian.
over
Hi, I
100,000
see stuff
virtual
on
credits
YouTube
to
here.
buy these
Okay.
Hulk
What is
Hogan
that?
card,
We're seeing that?
Live right
this
there? I don't
Rick
know what
Rude
that is.
card,
Rick Rude.
a Roddy Piper card, a Stone Cold card, and a Wade Barrett card. Once you buy all 5 of those, you get the Booker T card,
That's insane.
which then you can use to play in this challenge. You have to have him to play the challenge, I believe.
I see. I heard nothing you said. So
Talking about WWE 2K25, dude, my brother was playing the crap out of that in
Yeah.
Columbus.
that's cool. Are you getting better at it?
Yeah.
Are you liking it
Oh,
more?
I mean, he was doing a lot of. We were playing on hard, like it was 5-star matches, dude. It was
God,
crazy.
That is crazy.
They reverse everything. Just,
All
man,
right.
I couldn't do it though.
Reverse every.
Dude, it was bad. You go a 15-minute match, and then they'd reverse
right.
you and steal your finishing move.
Pull your mic down a little bit,
Pull it down.
Get it right in there,
down.
dude.
Right, get it right close.
and then tilt it up.
Just lean it like
Yeah,
that.
like
just like
that.
a little bit like
Like
that.
you want to fillet it.
Ever so slightly. You can't see your face.
Oh, okay.
You don't want to
You
hide.
don't
your
cover
face.
my
important.
face.
We
That's
don't
what
wanna-
the money maker, dude.
Go get you a good piece.
Look at the camera.
Hey, I saw the Willie's at the paddock on the way down here. It was packed down there, man. Fucking
Who's Willie?
Alligator
I was
Jackson
gonna
must
say,
be down
what
there
the hell
giving it
is
to
Willie's
him.
at the paddock?
Willie's at the paddock is right down there at the end of the block. If you get on 8th Avenue, go all the way to the end, that little old bar that used to be there.
I didn't-
Paddock?
They redid it. And that's how I found out because Gator. They got buy one, get one free burgers on Monday night, and you love them.
So it's called Willie's at the
Willie's
paddock?
at the paddock.
See, I thought it was just called the paddock.
I think there's a firefighter or something maybe around town had bought it and
I
become
thought you
a
meant somebody
bar or
named
restaurant
Willie
or
was
something.
performing, dude. Willie's down at the paddock
Dude,
tonight,
when you
dude.
drive down there, man, there's people out there on the patio and everything.
Willie
It's nice.
Nelson, dude. There it is.
It's right there.
Interesting.
Yeah, they got food there, beer there.
Yeah. What's up, Sean, Henry, all my Henry Core peeps?
Get you a piece of that
Get you a
Henry
piece.
paddock.
They are friends of mine online.
Is that
That's
who you
awesome.
were on with
Yeah.
last night?
Yep, I was on with Sean last night. Great stream.
You guys
Glad
were
you're
talking
here,
Power
Sean.
Rangers.
Yep, we were talking about the Power Rangers.
Go,
So-
Power Rangers.
Yeah, that's our thing. We talk about is Power
Mighty
Rangers.
Morphin Power Rangers.
Well, I tell you, it looks a hell of a lot different than it used to. Here, we'll let people see.
Dude, it's got good food, good beers. Well, I guess it's just got normal beers, but they're good.
Is paddock a paddock? Paddock.
paddock.
It's
that
like,
a
dude, it's
jail?
5 minutes from the Zip Cave.
What's a
You could be
paddock?
down there in less than 5 minutes with two
Yeah,
burgers, two sloppy good,
Sloppy
awesome
Joes.
ass burgers.
What is that? Is that a wing? A chicken
The
wing?
paddock did not used to look like
Gross.
this. I can tell you that right now.
I don't know if you should get the wings.
Yeah, wings are looking rough, bro.
They're
Wings are looking rough.
They're eating.
So
already eating.
He's showing
Those are the
you.
bones.
Is that what it
He's
is?
showing you what happens when the wings come out. They get fucking destroyed.
When the wings come out. Dude, Spider-Man has wings in Spider-Man 2.
What?
In that game, I was playing it on PlayStation.
Oh, he's got wings he can put on?
They just plop. They're like flaps, dude. He comes like a flying squirrel. You hit
Oh,
triangle
that's
when you're
interesting.
flying. I mean, swinging.
That's very interesting. I don't
Yeah,
know
you
how
get
they-
it right at the beginning too. It's
Yeah.
like, look at this.
Yeah, I don't know
After
how
you
we got on
beat
that.
Sandman, you had to fight Sandman at the
I
beginning.
played that game. We played that game.
Yeah.
Sandman.
Yeah, the Sandman. Playing against the Sandman. All right. Let's see here.
Oh, I forgot.
What have you guys been doing this week? Anything fun? Anything happening, Christian?
Christian's probably got a lot.
I watched that new Men in Black movie. Well, well, I guess it is the new Men in Black
Here
movie.
come the Men
That
in
Men in
Black.
It's from a
The
5
Chris
years ago.
Hemsworth
Yeah.
movie? Okay.
Yeah. With Liam. Yeah, it had the good Danny
Yeah.
Elfman music too, dude. It's like Beetlejuice, like dun 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 dun. But that was fun. I
Who's the
enjoyed
Men in
it.
Black now that Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones is out of
was
it?
Helmsworth. They went
Helmsworth
to like
and
the
that
London
chick who
office.
plays Valkyrie.
Yeah, the girl from Westworld.
Yeah.
So they've changed from Americans to the English.
I guess. Well, no, they're still American, right?
The black girl was American. She actually
okay.
sought out the Men in Black, dude.
Is Chris Hemsworth English or is he
He's
Australian?
Australian.
Oh,
Yeah,
Australian.
he's
well, that's really
Australian.
English.
Yeah, I mean,
That's just
it's-
what happened to
it's
them.
the
They got
English swine.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah.
It's just the Australians are just a bunch of criminals. We love Australians. Just messing around.
Dude, have you
God.
heard
They're
about?
the best. They are the best.
Have you
truly.
seen that prison in was it El Salvador? Where's that place they love? They want to send all the people now.
That's
Where's
kind of
El
like what they did to
Salvador?
in Australia back in the day.
I mean, it's.
well,
kinda
the
the same
guys
thing.
rounded up
I
like.
share Henry's opinion that we're about 10 years from mediocrity. I think that's.
Well,
accurate.
they were saying they like rounded up 15,000 tattooed gang members, and the country's never been safer. I mean, they violated all their rights and everything, but
Hey,
and
you're
then
safe, right?
and then apparently like our Homeland girl Christy Nome went out, and they were saying she had a $60,000 Rolex watch on display at this prison, dude.
You got to
Jesus
bling,
Christ.
baby. You got to bling all the way. Bling, bling.
Let those Trin de
bling,
Agua
bling.
gangsters know what's up, dude.
Chingawanga? Is it like that
Trying
band?
to fart on me?
It's like
and
that
block
band.
it
What's
with my
that band?
shield.
That band.
Chumbawamba?
Chumbawamba?
Tough thumping, dude. You
Tough
get knocked
thumping.
down.
I get knocked
Down.
down.
But I get up again.
Pissing
And
the
the
night away, dude.
boo.
Used to love that pissing the night away part, too.
Pissing the night away.
Because we did that quite often. We pissed the night away.
Aaron would
It,
be
it
outside.
goes into something
Aaron
else. It goes into something
especially.
else
I
after
drink the
that.
whiskey drink.
I drink the coffee drink. I drink the whiskey.
She drinks the dog
That's
drink.
Wes's
I drink
favorite
the dog
part.
drink.
It's everybody's favorite part.
He sings the songs that remind me of the good times.
He sings the songs that remind me of the bad times.
But that was a fun
I
little movie.
didn't want to call him Chumbawamba. I wanted to call him Chewbacca.
Chumbawamba.
I wanted to call him Chewbacca.
Chumanga. Chewbacca.
Oh my God! What an insane day we're already having here in the cave.
That's the way we like to do it.
Henry Resilient, it's coming. You're right. I agree with him. He thinks Idiocracy is about 10 years from now. I agree with him. Idiocracy.
That's even worse though, dude. It's not just stupid; it's misinformed, and they think they're right.
Yeah, I know. It's not. Yeah, exactly. It's like even worse if you can imagine worse Idiocracy than the actual movie was. You saw Idiocracy, right?
No, I didn't.
Really?
Are you serious?
You never saw Idiocracy?
Is that,
I
the one
feel
with,
like-
is that the one with Aaron Eckhart?
No, it's the
That's
one
the one
with.
Luke Wilson.
I've never
And
seen
welcome to Costco. I love you. And go away, Baton. The one guy, Dax Shepard's in it, dude. So it's the
dude.
only role I've ever
it. I'll
enjoyed
have
him
to check
in.
it out, bro.
It's a hysterical movie if you haven't seen it.
I mean, I'll tell you what I watched this weekend.
Yeah, let's hear it.
You want to
Let's
hear
hear
it?
it. Yeah,
The
let's hear it.
Sacrament.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
okay,
that's
yeah,
a cool
you were
one.
talking about this in the chat. This
Oh
is
my
the,
God!
I've seen that.
Great
That's a
movie.
good one.
Director Ty West did House of the Devil.
Maxine and all those too.
Yeah, he did all his Maxines, and he did. I think he did some stuff on VHS
Probably.
because Joe Swanberg's in the movie.
I wouldn't. I mean, yeah.
And Joe Swanberg, he did a bunch of VHS movies. But man, it was a great movie. It was just I guess it was a fake Jim Jones take.
That's how I describe
Yeah,
it.
yeah. They wanted
Yeah.
to kind of I guess show a Jim Jones story, but not using his actual identity.
Well,
It was great.
it's a cool premise.
Oh, it
Yeah.
was great. The guy that played Father, because they call
Yeah.
him Father, was amazing.
He was in No Country for Old Men.
Dude, he was
played
amazing.
the store owner in No Country for Old Men. That's where I knew him from.
He'd get on that announcement microphone thing. He'd be like, "All right, be blessed.
That's
for your,
what he
be,
does.
be,
I
be
remember
blessed
that.
for your day."
Yeah.
I mean, that's how he talked, and I was like, "Jesus Christ!"
In real life, Jim Jones was all drugged up too, doing that stuff.
Yeah. Oh man.
When he was giving his speeches, and I would come, praise of God, it coming to me. Thank you all for coming to the Jonestown. Chewbacca is among us.
Chewbacca.
He counts himself among the followers.
But yeah, it was a great movie, and then I'm on.
Like I was saying, I always get it confused with Red State, the Kevin Smith. That's like the Waco one.
I haven't seen that one. I need to watch that.
That's interesting.
I have not seen that.
I need to see
It's
that.
good. It's got
That's really good.
John Goodman's like an FBI guy outside, and
Okay.
like at the very end, they hear the trumpets
it
start
called?
blowing. Red State.
What's it called? Red State.
Red State.
And the bad guy is that one old fuck. I think he was that. He's really intense too, like the father guy you're talking about. The preacher they have in Red State is crazy.
That's a newer movie.
2022, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe. 2011.
Well, Sacrament was like 2014, so it's a little bit.
It's around the same time. So that's
So
why
it's
I
a
was kinda getting-
it's a horror movie,
yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check
So
that
so
out.
if it's a Waco thing, how is it considered a horror movie? I guess is my question.
I mean, Waco was kind of a.
I like
a
A
scary-
lot of people burned alive in Waco.
Yeah, that was a scary
Well, no,
situation.
no. Is that the horror? I mean, I guess is what I'm asking.
Well, I mean,
I guess it's kind of like a thriller.
there are
or-
some people there that don't want to be there, and I'd like to get out, but these crazy people are like, if you leave, we'll shoot you.
I get what you're saying, though. It's not a typical horror movie, but it kind of goes along with what we're talking about with the Jim Jones thing. That's not a typical horror movie either, but they made it. I mean, it actually is, if you think about it. So I mean,
Sean, tell Drew that I will try and drop in at some point. Happy birthday to Sean,
probably got a lot of
Drew
gore in it,
Danger.
too.
His
Yeah,
stream is
shots.
starting up at 7:00.
yep,
If you guys want to go check that one out, totally understandable. Sorry to interrupt. Go ahead.
you're good. You're good.
So-
Also, I'll tell you one thing else I watched is White Lotus, the newest episode of White Lotus, because I figure we got to discuss that every week.
I heard
Abs-
they said that was like in the news. People were talking about that one.
It was excellent.
I heard him talking. Well, then
It was absolutely, dude. That's the best show on TV. I'm saying it now, hands
So,
down.
there was
here's
something
what I'm
about it being
saying.
queer baiting.
This says
No, it wasn't
Oh,
that.
God,
It was just. I don't want to go in. I mean, I guess if I go into too much detail to ruin it, it was just a crazy situation, and I don't know. Pat, you not seen it yet?
No, I'm like I did this.
But Arnold Schwarzenegger's son, Patrick Schwarzenegger, in it, he steals the episode. He's hilarious. The whole episode, just his face.
I
His
heard.
facial
I
expressions.
heard there was like
I thought it was something about
hand jobs.
See, you guys are throwing me off so bad.
That's
I
what I
thought-
heard. That's what I
Here's
heard
what
it
I
was
heard.
about.
I heard about.
I haven't heard anything about Duke.
That's all I heard about was Duke. was the fact that he had the Duke shirt on during the.
See,
the
that's
penis
people.
scene.
That's people getting. See, this is the media getting too much,
Okay.
or people getting
That's
too much
what I'm
into.
saying.
I didn't even see. I didn't even.
That's
I was.
what I'm
I was into
saying.
the show. I wasn't looking at anything that could be. Because I'm trying to enjoy the show. We get enough of that other stuff everywhere else, so I'm trying to enjoy the show. But I guess they could see that. But what it comes down to is him and his brother get with these two girls on a boat. Which are you caught up to it? You haven't watched any
I
of
haven't
it?
seen any of season 3.
Anyway, they're on the boat together and they get wild. I'm going to leave it at that. They get wild, and the next day, the oldest brother, which is played by Patrick Schwarzenegger, pretty much just walks around the whole episode in disgust. And it's
I pulled up some-
hilarious.
I pulled up some pictures here.
His
Morrison.
face.
Is he like ashamed of himself?
Yes, his face, and those two girls are giving him hell. They're like, "What's wrong? You want to come back?" And he's just in absolute disgust.
Was he
Like
like? Was
he
he
looks pretty disgusted.
Was
in this
it? Was he
picture.
messed up when he did it? Like
He looks
drunk?
pretty
Oh,
disgusted.
yeah, they were
This
drunk. They
one.
were on pills. They were on
Okay,
everything.
all
It's
right,
like
sure,
typical
sure.
Thailand crazy
It's like
shit.
hangover
Yeah.
kind of stuff.
Just insanity, and he is just so mad the whole. And that's kind of a picture of him.
The one
that's
I'm
where,
on?
the one where he's in a
Yeah.
blue shirt right there. That's when he first learns out, or that's when he first learns from the two girls what he did.
So was it?
And then the rest of the episode.
Why is Duke
He's like,
mad about it? Is
I
it
don't-
incestuous?
I don't know.
Duke was mad because of the whole Jason Isaac scene that he was in the Duke shirt when the dong scene that we've
Oh,
spoken
God.
about. Yeah, that's what they're bitching about. And that's what I saw headlines on.
But why are they even
Yeah.
involving Duke? Who cares what shirt he wears? How does that have a-
Because he had a shirt on. I mean, it said.
What
Duke.
do they want him to just wear? Do they want him just to wear
I don't know, bro.
shirts with
Oh
no?
my
I
God.
don't know. Again, it's a stupid ass story. I'll be the first to admit.
Dude, you need to clean out your internet cache or something.
What do you mean?
Your algorithm keeps feeding you the stupidest stories.
According to you, fucker.
Well, we hadn't seen anything about this Duke nonsense.
Well, look, I clicked on.
I saw it.
Okay,
That's why I
good.
said you need to clean your cache.
Good.
Anyway, he does.
Dash my ass.
Anyway, he does an excellent job. He's funny as shit in the episode, and so is the English girl, the girl that plays the English. She
What
is
else has he
funny
been in?
too, man.
Who,
Hilarious.
Patrick?
yeah.
I don't know.
I
We'll
feel like
see.
he was in something else recently.
Let's check it out here. Patrick Schwarzenegger. Does
Patrick
he even look like Arnold?
He looks more like Swayze.
He does.
dude.
You just gotta. Yeah,
Looks
he
like
does
his
a little
mom,
bit. He looks
Maria.
like his mom more, I think, but he does.
Where the hell is IMDb not like a popular site anymore?
Not on your algorithm.
I don't know if he's on a lot of stuff. I don't know if he's got a lot of. I've never seen him before. I didn't even
Fuck
know.
you.
I didn't even know it was him.
Fuck you and your algorithm.
He's got a little pull, dude. He's got a lot of pull.
Yeah, I didn't even know he was. I didn't even know it was him until someone
I
told
know.
me.
He needs to be more buff, dude. Arnold needs to feed him
So
some
it looks like
eggs.
he's done some television mostly.
Give him
Yeah,
that
it looks like it's-
protein.
yeah, I mean, Gen V, the staircase. I mean, what is
That's
it?
Yeah.
who he is. He's Golden Boy in Gen V.
Golden Boy.
That's the Boys spinoff. I knew he's in something big.
Okay,
So that
gotcha.
is good then.
Yeah, well, his character died.
Is
but
it pretty good?
It was a cool show, yeah. There's
Yeah.
going to be a second season of it, yeah. But
So he's in something
cool.
good.
the Boys
Alright.
is big time.
But yeah, it looks mostly like TV stuff so far for Patrick.
But that's the one I was thinking of.
But anyway,
Knew he's in something.
Yeah.
so White Lotus. Anything else?
Dude, White Lotus. I can't recommend that show enough
Yeah.
to people.
Yeah.
But
That
you
is a
think the
great
first season
show.
is the funniest one?
I would say if I had to put them in order, I'd say the first season. The third season's not over yet, but I'd say first season, third season, second season. That's how I'd put them in order. But they're all good. They're all worth a watch. No doubt about it.
I still need to finish the first season. I just got to the part where like that one manager guy is like back and he's like, I relapsed.
Yeah, he's nuts in that. But it's just funny.
That guy Brandon likes.
Yeah, Armand. His name's Armand.
Armand, goddamn, what is this? Interview with the Vampire? Hey, Armand, please come down and see me. I am Armand. All right.
Nosferatu.
Anything else, Morrison?
Man, I'm trying to think. I think that's it for me this week.
Yeah.
I think that's it
Christian?
for me.
Reacher finale, season 3 finale of
I
Reacher.
didn't even know you were watching Reacher.
I've
You
talked
watch
about it
Reacher
on here
often?
before.
Oh, really? Damn, I'm fucked up.
What is a Reacher?
Reacher is that show with that big dude where he's like a military investigator.
Show that big dude.
I have no idea what that is. I thought you were talking about Tom Cruise,
that-
Jack Reacher.
That is who
That's
it is.
what.
It's
That's
the character.
that's
It's
the
based on a
characters
book,
based
a book
on Jack
series.
Reacher,
Oh.
right?
And yeah, dude, it's that guy. He played Hawk in Titans. I don't know if you saw any of Titans.
No, I didn't.
And I don't think of anything. He played a Ninja Turtle once. But it's not like you can tell who he is. He got
He's
digitized.
got a big mask on.
No. It was a digital one.
No, this was the Michael Bay Transformers.
No,
so-
Turtles.
Turtles, yeah.
Gotta
so
be funny if you played a Transformer and Michael Bay with a big motion capture suit on.
Michael Bay transforms into fucking money. Or he transforms into an explosion.
But it was
Yeah.
it was a good finale.
Michael Bay.
Explosion.
The good guys won, dude. He beat up the guy that was bigger and stronger than he was. The Reacher was smarter.
Nice.
Because there's a big gun and Reacher like
Is
messed.
it a cartoon?
No,
Oh,
far
okay.
from it, dude.
Okay.
It's like an adult thriller. Like my brother Trevor loves it. He's
What's
read
it
some
on?
of the
What's
Here,
it on?
here.
It's on Prime.
Check it out.
The first time he does something badass, dude, in the first episode, this prison guy is like threatening, intimidating the guy who's in the cell with him, and Reacher just like goes, "All right, on the count of 3," and then he does.
I mean, look how big that. Look how big that
Alan
fucking
Ritchson.
guy is.
That's his name.
God, I don't know who that guy is.
This is who they're. This is the
He's
favorite.
the guy that went to high school with Matt Gaetz and was talking shit about Matt Gaetz.
Really?
Yeah.
The actor? Are you kidding
This
me?
guy, yeah, went to
No,
school
he's
with
not
Matt
kidding.
Gaetz.
That's crazy, man.
Morrison's befuddled.
I am.
This guy's the favorite to play Batman, the new Batman, Alan Ritchson. He is a fan favorite. My brother Zach has raved about him being Batman for years.
I'm gonna have to check this show out, I guess.
He wants Jensen Ackles to be Batman, but this guy,
Either one of them's pretty good.
Yeah,
from
either
my
one's
book.
good. But anyway, that's the show Reacher.
But he
which you can
beat the
check
guy.
out
He
on
was
Paramount.
smarter than him, dude. The guy
Yeah.
had this gun, and Reacher had messed with it, and it fired backwards and killed the guy.
Fired backwards?
Well, like it was jammed, so when he tried to fire it,
like the magic bullet, like JFK?
No, dude, just like
Oh, okay. I got you.
boom.
I got you. We did finish season 1 of the Righteous Gemstones.
Oh yeah, good, awesome.
was
I
great. So we
applaud
saw-
you.
Thank you.
I'm glad you had time to put the
Thank you.
effort in to get through that.
Good
Thank
movie.
you.
Good show. Sorry. Good
Hilarious
series.
show. The last dude, when he gets struck by lightning, you know exactly what I'm talking about, don't you?
They're all in the
When-
field
oh
going
my
after
God,
him, dude. He's
dude.
got the money.
He's got
Baby
that
Billy.
pitchfork. Baby Billy's got the money. He's got that pitchfork up in the air, and he gets struck. And the way he falls, I gotta see if I can pull up this fucking clip of the way he
They're
falls.
like, is he dead?
Oh my! It's so funny.
Get those veneers and that, doesn't he? Doesn't he have those veneers? Those
Oh my
bright
God!
teeth.
What is
Dude.
it? Who said? Who wants to suck an old man's dick? That's what he says to his wife.
Oh my God! Let's see if I can
Oh, look at that face.
get it to show here. See, it's all best moments and shit.
Dude, what about his buddy Keith becoming the baby inside the satanic disco place? Gosh, that was so insane.
Elena had such a problem with his dick hanging out. She was like, "Is that real?" She was like, "I don't think I could do that on a movie set.
It's
I
like,
don't
what
think I
is
could do
what is
that."
happening? In
Oh
this
my
movie,
God.
He's becoming the baby, dude. He was they had him in the sensory deprivation
Yeah.
suit and everything. He's going back to his original state.
Keith.
Because Adam had turned his back on him. What's his name? There's Jesse, Judy. What's the other Gemstone's name?
Jesse, Judy, the fucking Adam Devine's
Yeah, that's what I'm
character.
trying to
Kelvin.
think. There you go. That's
Yeah.
right.
Something like
Kelvin.
that,
Kelvin.
Kelvin.
That's right.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna show you guys here.
Dude,
What
what
we're
about
talking about.
Judy's husband? Gay.
Oh
Don't,
my
dude.
God.
Oh my God!
He's
don't
like
even.
Steve.
Here, watch this.
Y'all want a hand drum song? Do what Baby Billy song headed?
That's like the old Lethal Weapon videos and stuff, dude. And remember that when they're driving and they hit the telephone pole?
Oh, and it doesn't go like this
Yeah.
or something?
It does do that. It's so fun. The way he falls, I just can't take this shit. Oh man!
Wait till
great
you gotta
show.
watch the other season.
That looks,
We're gonna
that
start
looks
it.
how I fall when I pull out my back. When I throw my back out, that's how I fall. Fucking. Oh shit! I just banged my head on the. What the fuck is that?
So yeah, we finished watching the Righteous Gemstones. We did watch Daredevil. Those 2 episodes. Did you watch Daredevil?
Oh
this week?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Did it get any better? They're in the courtroom.
Oh,
We
yeah.
had
got a
2
lot
surprise
fucking better.
episodes,
Yeah.
dude. I didn't know there was gonna be 2 this week.
I told you that the week before.
I didn't listen. I went on to Disney and I was like, "Oh, there's 2 to watch." And then, well, actually, I couldn't get on because it was like you're not in your usual place to watch this.
Right.
And so I had to get the code for my brother who was at work. So I had to wait.
And you were done.
I had to wait. I couldn't watch it. I had to wait until somebody texted me the
That
code.
sucks. It sucks, doesn't it? When I try to ask you for your for your cable.
Well, I was
code
out
so
of
I can watch
town. I
wrestling.
was out of town. But it was.
Oh
I
my
thought the
God.
first episode was really good. The bank robbery thing. You got to meet Kamala Khan's dad. She's Miss Marvel.
Henry says, I got 213 for White Lotus. Do we know what that? I don't know what that means,
watched
Henry.
He
White
li-
Lotus.
I guess he likes 2.
Oh, he's ranking the season.
he
Oh,
likes
the
second.
seasons.
He likes
Okay,
second, first,
season,
third.
First season, third. Okay, gotcha.
So
That
he
was from-
likes his. He got his.
That was from
The
what
second
you-
one ain't bad. I mean, I rated it the third on my list, but I mean, it's not bad. I mean, it's a great season. They're all great.
Yeah.
But I just the third. I don't know. That's just
Yeah.
how.
Where's the second one take place at?
The second one takes place on.
Is it
It's like
another
some
tropical
exotic
place?
It's some exotic island or something like that. I think.
Are they all?
Exotic Island.
Are they all in the tropics?
No, the first one's in Hawaii,
I think that's tropics.
I believe.
Tropics.
That's
That's tropics, guys.
And the second one's in some. I can't remember where. The third one's in Thailand.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's go ahead.
And the second Daredevil episode was what Daredevil's all about.
Yeah,
But
I think he's been born again.
You know, another thing that I liked about the whole police or the bank robbery episode was it really showed how he was the man without fear, dude. When they're putting the shotgun right in his face and stuff like that.
It really that episode in particular, the bank sequence.
And doing the vault with his senses, that was cool too.
The vault. Anytime he uses his senses, I love, because I love that character. I still buy Daredevil comics. I love the character of Daredevil. The bank, I think you were right. I think the bank set up the second episode, to really drive home.
Well, that's what, when I Googled why are there two episodes, somebody was like, well, they had to come out together.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, and I feel like if they'd only released the bank episode, I would feel I would start to drift from the show.
Sure.
Because I'd be like,
there wasn't enough Fisk in it either, dude. You got to get my Fisk fix.
They did cast that very well.
Dude, you should have seen Wilson Fisk. Have you watched the latest episodes, Aaron?
No, I haven't.
He had to go to a fundraiser, dude, and these people are being bitches to him and trying to make him, kiss up to him and everything. It's just, you're like, oh, just kill him. Just get Kingpin, just kill this person.
You were begging for it. Yeah, you were like, please just kill these people. It's like, please just kill them. Anyway,
Daredevil, and that one girl now wants to write a book about it or something and wants to interview the vigilantes. And Fisk made an anti-vigilante task force of all the dirty cops.
Or rather, an army.
It's his own. It's his own stormtroopers, dude.
Yeah, it's his own hit squad.
Huh.
So yeah, it's getting really good. I mean, those two episodes, especially this week, the second episode, I was engrossed, and Muse looked great. I loved the Muse sequence.
So does Muse not have powers yet? I thought he kind of like.
No,
I guess not. It didn't seem like Daredevil had any difficulty.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure where he's at with his powers yet, and I'm not entirely. Muse is a more recent character, so I'm not entirely sure.
Well, it sounded like Google said it like dampened the senses around him.
Right, something like that. Again, it didn't seem like fucking Daredevil had a problem with that.
No.
Anyway.
Yeah, so there's this guy they found out there's a serial killer in New York, Aaron, who's been.
His name is Muse.
Yeah, he paints graffiti murals and he uses his victims' blood. And judging by the amount of murals, we calculate that he's killed at least 6 people.
6 people.
And Fisk is like, the sanitation people find out we have a serial killer before the police do. We're not telling anybody about this.
It's diabolical, dude. It really is. And Muse is a scary ass character too. I mean, that's a ballsy move to introduce a character like that on the Disney Plus show. But I think they're doubling down on this whole, more violent tone that they want to have for that character. So, what do you think, Aaron? How do you think he looks?
I think he looks pretty good.
Well, Daredevil had to choose between saving the tiger.
Yeah.
Well, what's
Tiger niece? God, I don't remember.
What's his name? Wild
Reyes.
Tiger? No, just
White Tiger.
Okay, White.
Yeah, we were talking about him last time.
I said Wild Tiger.
Yeah, Wild Tiger.
We were talking about him last time. Didn't that guy die?
His niece was investigating what he was investigating, the Muse missing people. And she got grabbed.
Yeah.
And he was draining her blood when Daredevil saved her.
Dude,
and
when he's coming down that subway tunnel toward him, and you see that billy club hook come out and get that corner, dude, I marked out like crazy. I thought I loved it. That's the Daredevil I want to see. It was the Daredevil I've been dying to see, is what I saw on that latest episode. Yeah, man. So it was really, really.
What episode
really
is that?
Good. It's the most recent one.
This week,
6.
Yeah. Maybe, yeah.
5, 6, I think.
It's going to be over before we know it again.
Yeah, I know. And
it's funny watching it, dude. I'm like, why did they ever stop making these? Even the ones on Netflix are so good.
It's so good, yeah. And again, I agree. People thrashed that last season of Daredevil on Netflix. I didn't think it was that bad. And it introduced. Again, I think it got too convoluted with all the other defenders.
Sure,
is what I
yeah.
think.
Hell yeah.
You know, I
And
mean,
watered it down.
Yeah, exactly. And he lost a lot of his power. They should have kept it with Daredevil and Punisher. That should have been what it was. Maybe Luke Cage. I did enjoy Luke Cage. I thought he was one of the best defenders.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, yeah, that show is
Because
incredible.
it was the other one too. What's her name? Jessica Jones.
Jessica Jones.
JJ.
And then there was that lame ass Iron Fist that no one liked.
Oh, the kung fu guy. The guy that looked
with
like
with the power. I mean, the character of Iron Fist.
he looked like what's his name? Star-Lord.
He was
curly hair.
He was from Game of Thrones.
Kinda, yeah.
He looks like Star-Lord with
Yeah.
curly hair.
He was the Flower Knight on Game of Thrones.
I don't remember what the Flower Knight is.
He was the gay
It
one.
don't sound too good.
Remember there was like
Didn't sound too good.
wasn't there like a gay king?
I remember wasn't it like a gay king? I don't know, man.
Like a gay king.
I think a lot of those kings were gay.
Was
I think
there-
they just did whatever they wanted.
Who I can't remember. God, it was in the first couple seasons. I can't remember if it was a Baratheon or
Probably a brat.
he got killed.
or whatever that incestuous one was.
That's the Lannisters.
It was probably a Lannister.
No. I know Jamie and
Jamie
Tyrion.
Lannister, he's in a movie on fucking Netflix called it's like a jail movie where he goes to jail.
He
What's
looks
it
rough,
called?
dude. It's called Roughneck. No,
Is it really called Rough?
Dude, it's so good. And the dude,
it's
you
called
know,
Distance or something.
did
maybe. I
anybody
don't know.
watch Did anybody watch Mindhunters on Netflix?
No, I've heard it's good.
Dude,
but I've never
Mindhunters is
seen it.
great.
Mindhunters is great.
Well, the guy in Mindhunters is in it.
It's not called Distance.
It's not called Distance?
That's not
Just
it.
kidding.
Oh, okay.
That's that guy that plays. Look at that. That's a guy from Adolescence.
It's Snatch.
Yeah,
He's in Snatch.
What's Adolescence? Isn't that on Netflix? now,
that's
too?
I watched it too. I forgot to bring it up. That's the movie that they're trying to talk about the Andrew Tate
What's it
followers.
called?
Oh, really?
What's it called?
Which one?
The Andrew Tate followers one.
Adolescence. It was good, but it was sad. I don't really.
It's about these kids getting.
I mean, if you want to get sad,
Mixed
but
up.
yeah, he's in it. That guy's in it. The guy from Snatch is in it. He plays the dad. It's a sad show. I mean, it's a good show, but I mean, I could have done without watching it. I didn't need to watch
Just
that.
sad, huh?
Yeah.
What? That guy's gonna turn into a misogynist now, dude, and enslave women because he watches Andrew Tate and idolizes alpha males.
Well, Jamie Lannister's in a prison movie.
I know. I'm
and
trying
it's
to figure out
great.
his real name.
It's a great
What's his
movie. I
real
love it.
name?
If I had his real name.
Nicolaj. That's his name. Nicolaj Coster-Waldau.
Yeah, you can start looking it up and you'll
I'm
find it.
finding it. I'm finding it right now. I did Netflix. Him.
It's called like No Way Out.
Nicola.
Yeah, no. That's not the silent scene.
No Way Out?
How do I look at more? How do I look at?
Flying over, maybe.
There's so many No Way Out
You're
movies.
gonna have
It's
to look at-
ridiculous.
It's
There's
not
so
the silent
many.
scene. It's like No Way Out.
The silencing sounds the shot collar? Maybe it's the shot collar one. I remember he was in that.
Shot collar?
Yeah, it's a
Shot-
shot
Yeah, that's what
collar.
it says of business.
It's a shot collar.
Shot collar?
He's forced to orchestrate a brazen crime or risk his family.
Yeah, dude. Look at
Okay.
his.
He's trying to go straight. He's a one successful businessman.
Is that that looks like Bernthal there? Is that Bernthal, bald guy?
Yeah.
Okay,
No, he's in it too.
he's in it too. Yeah.
Sweet.
How the hell do you say his name? Jesus H Christ!
Who, Nicolaj?
You could say it.
Sure.
Chewbacca.
Nicolaj.
But I mean, yeah. I mean, it's a good movie. I think
He's
that's
got
the
that
right
Hogan mustache.
One. I
does-
don't even
he
know, I
does
don't
have
even know
that-
if that's
yeah.
the right one. I
does have
don't
that
think that's the
Hogan
right one. I think he's in multiple. I'm telling you. I think he's in. Let me see.
He's in a lot of good stuff, dude. He's a rugged man.
He's
I'm gonna find
rugged,
it.
all right. All right.
I saw the Hogans. Keep seeing people posting Hogan stuff
Something
on
about
Cornette.
Brooke being abused or something.
And the mom being
Yeah,
crazy.
something about that. Let me see if I can. It's not in our news, but we'll.
I don't know. I don't want to hear about it.
You don't want to hear about it? Why'd you bring it up?
Because I was just seeing if you knew what was going on.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, what about that Impractical Joker guy, Joe Gatto? Did you see that
I did
stuff?
see that. I was going to get your thoughts on that since I'm
Dude,
not
what's
as into
going on
that
with Hogan?
show.
Well, he hadn't been on the show for years. He left.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, he left
he's
years and
been
years
gone,
ago.
So,
But I guess he's fucking fans cheating on his
Dude,
wife,
yeah.
19-year-old fan.
Jesus, I didn't know she was 19. Wow. Yeah, I did read about that and saw that, but no, Brooke Hogan apparently is.
She posted a video and
on Instagram
pictures.
that she had alleged vicious behavior when she was a child.
Hogan hit her
Supposedly from Linda and Hulk Hogan.
hit her with that leg drop. If you don't shut up, brother,
She's saying
these pythons are gonna run wild on you. You're grounded.
you sound like fucking Alligator Jackson.
You're grounded.
Oh, God, here we go.
I like these beans.
watch
These
that
beans,
video
man. These
about the
beans, man. Look
beans.
at the. I don't eat healthy, but these collard greens. Oh man.
Oh man. Oh, that sounds like Macho Man.
So she's saying that her mom whooped her ass,
I don't know, dude.
whooped her butt.
Vicious pattern of behavior is what it says.
But now Linda Hogan.
Yeah, but I don't know who the daughter is and who the mom
Brooke
is.
is the daughter.
Brooke
Linda
is the daughter.
mother.
Linda is the mom.
Okay, there we
Okay,
go. Now,
yeah.
now you
Are
gotta
y'all
set the
caught
record
up?
Remember
straight.
they were on that show.
Set the record
Yeah,
straight.
Hogan
all-
knows
see?
best, dude.
Here's a photo of the family.
And then we found out he doesn't know best.
He doesn't
No,
know
he
best
does
at
not.
all.
He
Should have been
certainly
called
doesn't.
Hogan knows shit.
Hogan don't know shit.
Hogan, it should be called Hogan be better off wrestling the WWF still.
Hogan be dumb. I hope you die.
I hope you die.
I hope you die. Best fucking line of the movie ever. Period. I don't think there's a better one. I hope you die.
Well, that's not very kind of you to say. Well, I hope you die.
If he farted afterwards.
Why Ed Bailey? We crossed.
Did you see the video of Gary Oldman watching the videos of him with the farts put in
Oh, my
it?
God.
They
Yeah.
were Stephen
You
Colbert
didn't?
was showing him
Oh,
scenes from like Dracula and shit, and he was had farted. Fucking
Oh,
Gary.
they just add farts
yeah,
to
they add farts to the scene. Stephen Colbert's like, "Do you think these would make?"
here,
the
I got
scenes
it. I
better?"
got it. Hold up.
And he's serious, too.
Hold
yeah,
up,
dude,
hold up.
and
I
Gary's
got it.
loves it.
I got it right here. Hold up. We'll see. We'll get Aaron's reaction to it.
Any of those performances could have been improved by passing gas, because I have here an example. We took some of our favorite performances of yours and added that undefinable Jackson Lamb quality. Here we go.
And I bid you welcome, Mr. Hart, to my house.
Old vampire party.
My plate.
And regrets.
He's got to wipe the tears off of the scarf.
Before adding that je ne sais quoi to certain.
That's great.
That was great.
Oh, Gary Oldman, what a national treasure.
On Naked and Afraid, this guy, he fell and cut his butt open before he left for the trip and had to get 17.
Okay, hold up.
He was snowboarding.
Did he cut
Oh my
Did he
God.
cut his butthole open?
No,
or did
no.
he cut his butt cheek open?
It was both cheeks. The doctor said if it was his butthole, he wouldn't make it on the show because he had to do the show in a little bit. But they were talking about he got his stitches taken out, and it's like he talked about how nice it was to be able to fart normally, and he hear a noise because when you have a hole in your butt, when you fart, it's like and just.
Jesus.
He's like it's not
Yeah,
satisfying.
but how does the sound of the fart affect if it's just the outside of the cheeks?
I don't know, dude. It's like it tore.
It doesn't make any sense.
So bad, dude. It wasn't coming.
Because the
through.
cheeks aren't rattling, or
It sounded like it tore and ripped through it or something.
oh my
I don't
God,
know,
fish
dude.
hook.
Oh, my God. Oh, damn.
Oh,
Oh,
that's good. Good laugh.
shit, man. All right, let's get into the show.
The RIP section.
RIPs first. Okay, first up.
If you've ever wondered why the Emperor looks different in this hologram
Let me find his picture.
than the actual
first.
guy,
Yeah.
this will explain it. Because I didn't know. I always wondered why they didn't look like Ian, whatever his name is.
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about, though. The eyes were not
Yeah.
right on that Emperor. That was the original Emperor, dude.
devil's
Yeah, I know. the devil's eyes. Clive Revel is his name, and he was the voice of the original Emperor from The Emperor Strikes Back before they replaced him.
He was
with
his
Ian
image
McDermott.
too. He was the face.
Yeah. He had the face of him too, which
He
I
had a
always
hood.
thought was creepy.
He had a hood and he looked all weird.
Yeah,
Man,
I thought the original one was way creepier.
Oh,
than
yeah,
Ian
yeah,
was,
yeah.
You know, because he had like a fucked up eye or whatever.
It
You know,
really sunk in.
Yeah, it was crazy. He was also the voice of Alfred from Batman the Animated Series from the 1992 animated
my
series.
God,
he was
that's
the voice
pretty
of
impressive.
Alfred. Yeah.
That's pretty impressive right there.
And he did a lot of other Royal Shakespeare Company, 2 Tony nominations, was in a bunch of Billy Wilder films.
Not to interrupt, but didn't you get to meet the actual Batman of the Batman animated series?
Yeah,
the
I
guy
met
that did
Kevin
Batman's
Conroy.
voice. I know you have photographs with him.
It was the year he passed.
And he
actually.
passed too, but he was significantly younger than this guy, right? By like
Correct.
30 years or
Correct.
something.
And I'm pretty sure he passed from sickness. This gentleman passed from old age, I believe. But he was in a number of Billy Wilder films. He was, most famously, as Christian mentioned, the original Emperor before they redid it with
It says he's in the Legend of Hell House
Ian,
too.
what's
dude.
his name? Oh, really?
Did you ever watch that show Hell House on Shudder? It's like a
Is
fake
that the
documentary.
one-
It's kind of like Blair Witch.
The one they have, it's LLC, right, or
Yeah.
something. They have like 3 or 4 of them.
yeah, but the first one's good, like real
Yeah,
good.
they're
Is that
all
is that the
okay.
one
Did
where
you
they're
like
going?
it?
Is that the one where
okay.
they're
It's
going
fa-
through the
dude,
haunted house?
It's found footage of them.
Yeah,
setting up the
where
haunted
they're going,
house.
and then at the end they
Haunted
have the
House?
line, and then
Yeah.
some sort. Dude, that's one. That's a great. I think that's a great movie. And
Well, it's always bugged me because I'm like, I want to see what happened. I can't tell how many people died.
well, I mean, I just like it at the first, even at the end where it gets scary and everybody's like dying in the haunted house and the spirit comes out or whatever that is. I just thought it was creepier leading up to that. Like when the guy's finding stuff, like, well, that clown was just there. Where'd that clown go?
Or when he was sleeping,
Yeah.
and then you see the person in the room.
Yeah.
in the
It
hallway.
definitely had some freaky stuff to it. Zayden, my nephew, is watching CSX Productions. Hey, buddy, how are you? Everybody say hi to Zayden.
Zay Zay.
Hey.
Thank you
Zayden.
for watching, buddy. We appreciate you.
GeekZip
All right.
appreciate
All
you.
our best to Clive, his family, many fans over the years. Let's keep it rolling. Sad news for TNA's Dixie Carter. Her mother passed, Janice Carter. Obviously was one of the big, probably, reasons that TNA got on the air, since we do know that Dixie used a lot of her family money to get the company rolling. But Dixie had a heartfelt post on Instagram where she said she's brokenhearted that her precious mama passed away. Again, all our best to Dixie in this. I mean, it's crappy anytime you lose a relative, especially your mom or dad or uncles or stuff like that, for sure.
Or
Finally-
your grill maker.
yeah, or your grill maker like Mr. George Foreman. Did we cover him last week? I think
I
he
don't-
popped
No,
in as
he
we
popped
were-
in as we were
talking.
that evening last
Right,
week.
right. He
Huh.
popped
This
in as
happened
we
right
were
after.
talking. So yeah, he passed away on March.
I forgot the
21st.
whole title of his grilling machine, dude.
George Foreman.
Yeah,
Grill.
George
No,
Foreman
it's
grill.
it's more than that. If you scroll down, it's like the lean, mean, fat fighting machine. or
Oh, I
Oh
see it.
well, that
Fat
was
reducer.
Yeah, there
that
it
was
is.
like the
George Foreman lean, mean, fat reducing grilling machine. And we all had them,
Oh,
and they were okay. I
they
cooked
were
some
okay. They were
burgers on
okay.
that.
Yeah, they were okay.
All the juices run down into the little pit, and you're like,
yeah.
I'm supposed to eat that.
The pit was hard to deal with. You know,
It could get nasty.
that pit was
It
bad.
get nasty.
Dude.
I mean,
That pit was bad.
that George Foreman grill, it was okay, but
I
like
feel
I
like
said,
there was a smell that went along
yeah,
with
it
it.
was it was a nasty ass smell, you know, like a fucking greasy paste,
Oh,
burnt
but man,
grease paste.
It made a good burger, bro.
I'll tell you what, I
Had
mean,
the bun warmer, dude. Get my buns
Yeah,
nice
I
and
had the
hot
bun
on
warmer.
top.
yeah, it was okay. It was okay. I remember one of my favorite things was
Luxury.
Michael Scott using it as a.
Oh, yeah, to
Oh,
wake
yeah,
up.
to
wake
No,
up and
to
he
wake up to the smell of bacon.
Wake up and smell of bacon. He stepped on and burned his foot.
Yeah, that's so funny how that's part of history now.
Sammy's favorite episode, he says. All our best to George Foreman. Again, fans all over the world, an entrepreneur, broke barriers racially, boxed Muhammad Ali in one of what many consider to be the greatest boxing match of all time. he will be missed. I mean, George Foreman, he was the man.
He named all his sons George too.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, dude.
Is that right?
I think. It's easy to keep track
Man,
of.
we're back at Daredevil again.
He's got a new suit on, dude. Zip
That's cool.
Zip
Yeah,
loves
he's
suits.
suiting up. I love suits.
When you're like, why are there so many suits to buy for these people in this game? Zip.
It's all my fault because I want them all.
Like Spider-Man 2, it's like, gosh, you got to unlock another suit. Unlock a suit. Unlock a suit.
Yeah, there's a lot of suits.
As you can see on your screen, thanks to the Legacy of Nerd, we have images of Daredevil's black suit with the DD on the chest, Christian.
You know, I didn't know Charlie Cox was an American.
You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah,
it was
no,
crazy
he's
hearing him
Aussie
talking
too,
with his
yeah.
accent.
He's Aussie too. Aaron, what do you think?
He looks like an Australian. Look at those eyes.
Devil's eyes.
The devil's eyes.
Australian devil. Jersey devil.
Our infinite Halloween joke. Dude, this looks great. I'm so excited. And again, going back to the show, it's so good right now. It's a great time to jump in. Only 5 episodes have come out. You don't need to watch the Netflix show to know what's going on, just so you know. And it's a great time to jump in. So anyway, that is Matt's new suit from Daredevil Born Again.
I wonder if you got it from that same dude.
Yeah, I wonder if it was the armor maker from
What was
Netflix.
I can't
Probably
think of,
not.
I can't think of his
because
name.
They get rid of everybody.
Yeah, it'd be funny if they brought him back.
All right, we got a new look at Matilda Lutz as Red Sonja. Aaron, you remember Red Sonja back in the day?
I do remember Red Sonja.
I never saw it.
They got a new one coming out. We got a new look at her.
Did that have that one girl in it that like Flavor
Brigitte
Flav's girl?
Nielsen.
Yeah, Flavor Flav's
Nelson.
girl.
Brigitte Nielsen. Thank you, Elena Cushing, for liking our stream on Facebook.
Kisses.
Is Bridget Nelson still alive?
Brigitte.
I believe she. I don't know.
I think Bridget Nelson died.
Oh my
It's
god.
possible. I can't remember.
Don't make me sad.
Let's look at it. She might not be.
I hope not.
I mean, she was rough looking.
Boy, Christian, you are really not looking at it.
No death.
No death.
She's
yeah,
still alive.
61. Living in Denmark.
She's probably mad at Trump trying to take Greenland, dude.
God,
like,
she's
"Get
only
out of here."
61.
I mean,
wrong with that?
she was young when she did all those damn movies.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
Stallone's 80. He's 20 years older than her. That's crazy. And Arnold's 20 years older than her.
Jeez. That's wild.
Aaron's just blown away, man.
I'm blown
I thought she
away.
was an old lady, dude.
I thought
How
she
old's
was-
Flavor Flav?
God, he's got to be 70.
That's a whole nother can of worms there. All right. So anyway,
Are you excited about this?
I'm
I don't know.
I am.
I don't know
I am.
anything about Red Sonja.
Red Sonja's like
I was right.
female
Flavor
Conan.
Flav is
Yeah, I mean, I
66.
What?
Flavor Flav is 66.
Oh, okay.
Had to look it up.
Oh, wow.
I thought you were talking about like Baskin Robbins, 67 flavors.
Thought it was 36.
I don't know what it was, dude. I'm making new ones all the time.
36? What the hell's wrong with you? It's always been 31. What's wrong with 36?
Zip used to live next door to
Christ.
Baskin Robbins. Dude.
It's
He
always
already
Always
been
knows.
been 31.
Well, they're trying to sell the local one down there. They're trying to sell because that motherfucker probably always floods from the goddamn fucking wicked ass rain we get around this motherfucker. It rains here, and I feel like I'm in that movie Waterway, or what's that movie called with Kevin Costner?
Waterworld.
Fucking Dustin Hopper.
Dustin Hopper.
Waterway with Dustin
Dennis
Hopper.
Hopper.
Dennis Hopper.
It's like about a canal, dude, with Waterway.
Italy has fallen.
This Venice.
Venice is now the fucking.
Well, that's what that
He's
fucking
in-
Baskin Robbins is. You got to get on the roof if you're fucking working over there in the rain. Last time before that storm, they had the sandbags out. Had a National Guard.
They sandbagged the mayor's house to protect Gene Dean's
Yeah,
house.
protect her house.
Yeah, we all know about that.
Can't let Howard's car park there. Out of the flood zone. Enslow Boulevard.
Oh Lord! All right.
Yours
next.
never got flooded. You were up on the hill on the backside.
Well, we got plenty of flooding in Spring Valley.
Yeah, he's made up for it since then. Trust me.
I mean, you couldn't get out. You'd be stuck, but at least your house wouldn't have. You wouldn't have to get on the roof.
Yeah, yeah. That would suck to have to get on that fucking roof.
Zip and me, we were down in the lowlands. we were swimming in it.
Oh gosh. All right. We got our first poster for I Know What You Did Last Summer, the reboot.
There we go.
We got some hook action, a little bloody
I'll
hook.
watch it. I'm all for a good horror movie, man.
Yeah.
Especially like a slasher. I love slashers. Fucking love them.
You don't mind the rebooting?
Nah,
That doesn't
I like
bother you?
slashers.
Okay. Christian, thoughts?
I'll
Looks
watch it.
cool.
I'll
Looks
watch
like a hook, meat hook.
Yeah, we got hooks.
I heard it's got
hooks aplenty.
the one Jennifer Love Hewitt's not gonna. Their roles aren't gonna be like major roles.
Right. They're
Who's
just
going to play
appear.
the Jennifer Love Hewitt character?
She's gonna be in it.
But is she going to play her young self?
No.
Who's going to play it?
I don't think it's gonna be about her.
They ought to get Bridget Nielsen.
Get you a piece.
Go get you a good piece. And I ought to bring Flavor Flav in, too. He can be the guy with the hook. I'll stab that motherfucker. Wear that big, he's got that
Yeah,
big
boy.
trench coat. He can open it up, have that big fucking clock he has hanging on the chain. Tick, tock, motherfucker.
Oh Jesus, y'all are fucking killing me tonight.
Hey, but on another note, I think they're aren't they having like a Friday 13th? Because that kind of remind me a Friday 13th series.
Oh yeah, the one girl's
Yeah,
the one girl.
Cardellini.
Yep.
Linda Cardellini is going to be in
Confirmed.
it. I didn't include that in the news.
That'll be good, man.
Kind
I
of
think that'll be
discussed that
good.
last week.
Oh, you talked about it last week? We talked
I'd
about
Well,
watch
no,
it.
we kind of they were debating on casting her. We didn't have a confirmation, but now we have.
Yeah, man. I think she'll be good. I mean,
I
she's
do
playing
too.
his mom, right?
I said she's too
Yeah.
young. She's too hot.
She's playing his mom.
Well, it's a prequel series, dumb shit. That's what
I
it's
don't
supposed-
care.
she's supposed to be
Christian
young.
likes the old mom from the 1970s with the fucking teeth
I
and,
want-
and the fucking Zool haircut from Ghostbusters.
Brigitte Nelson would be perfect.
Bridget Nelson would be perfect.
Brigitte-
Aim for the flat top,
With a
boys.
flat top. Fucking Zool.
God,
Oh my god.
be funny if she was
I
caught.
believe it's magic. Magic.
I love
Magic.
to. I love to dress up as Zool for Halloween.
You should.
No, Brigitte does.
You should shave that beard and teach you to hunt.
Oh god.
We're trying to get Zip to be Jesse Gemstone, dude. Get some
He is trying to get me to
white
do that.
sideburns like Danny McBride.
Dude, you could.
Elena thought that would be
Dude,
hilarious.
you could play Danny McBride.
Yeah.
Easy.
A lot. Elena said
A
that.
la.
God damn it,
Fucking brain fart. God damn it.
fuckers.
I'm sorry. I'm just a little tired. You're having such a great
Yeah, I know.
time.
Y'all
I'm
scrambled
tired.
my fucking
You're laughing
brain.
your ass off.
I am. I'm trying. I don't want you to feel like I'm not.
What is that? That's a cool shirt.
Dude, it's a
That's from Zelda.
Kermit as a Tonberry from Final Fantasy.
I thought that was a Zelda guy.
Kind of.
Like the original
Sort of looks
Zelda.
like the original Zelda.
Well, the Tonberry in Final Fantasy would get up close to you and stab you with a knife and mega damage.
Let's
dude.
talk about Alliance Entertainment. They have purchased the Diamond comic distributorship that we have been discussing in recent weeks. That includes Diamond Select Toys, Collectible Grading Authority. They plan on enhancing product portfolio.
Does it say how much they bid? How much their winning bid was?
$160 million was the winning bid, according to this story.
And is that a new comic book distributor? That's a distributor?
Right. So Diamond Comic Distributors was pretty much the big guy that would distribute all the comic books to the stores. They filed Chapter 11 bankruptcy, and all their assets went up for auction. And Alliance Entertainment, which has made some movies, I think, and maybe a few independent projects, they came in and bought all the stuff that was up for auction, which included like their toys, Diamond Select Toys,
All kinds of shit.
all kinds of shit. Yeah.
Free comic book day.
Free Comic Book Day, Gentle Giant, which is a like a sculpture maker. So yeah, they got a bunch of it, and frankly got a deal, if you ask me. So yeah, To answer your question, Christian, and here you can see it here, it has something to do with some kind of credit. I don't know how that works, but apparently they secured $160 million in credit.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that's how much the deal was for. So
It just made me think of like when Bischoff was trying to buy WCW.
Eric Bischoff.
Dude, it's funny. My brother kept playing the Eric Bischoff music in the WWE 2K game.
yeah,
And I had no idea what it was. It goes, I'm back.
I'm back. That's
Yeah.
not what he says. I'm bad.
Are you sure? I thought it said I'm back.
No, it's I'm bad.
Oh, is it? I'm sorry.
almost positive it's
You're
I'm
probably
bad.
right, but I thought I'm back made more
But
sense.
how about this one? Well, it's Big Show.
That's what I thought it was. It sounded like that because I was like, because he asked me twice, and I was like, I don't know whose theme this is, dude.
Oh, it is I'm back.
There you
I'm
go.
wrong. I stand corrected.
Yeah, see, because he's back. It's like, hey, I'm an asshole
I
back
don't
here.
know. I just always seemed to me to sound better to say I'm bad. I
Well,
don't
that's
know.
his whole theme, dude. You can't get rid of me.
You can't get
Okay,
rid of him, man.
Guess who it is?
Yeah.
I'm back.
Well,
It's like that old
That's
meme.
all you remember from wrestling.
It's like my mom told me to stop saying well, and I went well.
All right, let's talk about Smallville. We did get an update on the animated series, and
Well, I didn't get to read much of the rundown today because I was driving.
okay, I guess
What'd they say? It's not happening.
Alfred Goff was like, well, you know, with the movie coming out and kind of all this other shit, we probably won't want to mess around and do anything with the property. is
Yeah, I was gonna say,
basically
do they have to get permission from Warner Brothers to do
well,
anything?
I'm sure, especially with Gun Superman coming out, but I know there are a lot of people that want to see that sequel series, and you're not going to get like a live action sequel series out of that. So that's pretty much the only way you'd be able to do it was with animation or maybe comic book form. I don't know.
Oh, well, it's exactly like what we were talking about the other week when it was that guy was saying, like, you know, they changed that character's name because they
Yeah.
didn't want it to, and they ruined that whole TV show because they didn't want it to distract from the
Right.
new Anakin. Oh wait, no, it's the books. That's
The
what
books,
it was.
yeah.
The Star
I know
Wars
what you're talking
Anakin
about.
stuff. That's
Yep.
what it was.
Yep, you're right. And so anyway, but Smallville holds a special place in everybody's heart. It kind of kicked off that whole
CW hero
the
super.
heroes,
C-Dub, baby.
CW, yeah, exactly.
That was
I'm not
before-
a huge fan of C-Dub, but
yeah, but that was
I
still before we
respect
had the MCU, right?
Yeah, that was pre-MCU, so that was like you could almost
We
say
were
that
thirsty,
might have birthed
dude.
it. Yeah, we were thirsty as shit. And then you had this crazy bitch who ended up being a psychopath and human trafficking people. But anyway, so that's pretty much the update that it was kind of in the works when it was under the last guy. And now that Gunn and Safran have come in, they've kind of said, nah, we're not going to do that. Probably because they have plans for Superman. And as we mentioned on this show, Superman is slated to save Warner Brothers. They're hoping that the summer release of Superman actually saves the entire company.
Yeah.
So
If it fails, the whole studio could
yeah,
be bought by
it's
Disney.
like a real crazy ass thing here. All right. Let's get on to our main topic. And if you guys didn't see this past week, Ben Affleck did an interview with Vanity Fair, and he discussed on why he is no longer going to pursue superhero roles. I think we need to have a little bit of history here with Ben Affleck. It's not the first time. The Batman is not the first superhero that he has portrayed.
Daredevil.
Daredevil. Correct, Aaron. For those that don't know, Ben Affleck was in the big screen version of Daredevil that premiered. And let me get my browser up here.
I think it's a 2003.
Alongside Jennifer Garner and the late, what's his name?
I couldn't think of
Michael
it the other
Clark
day.
Duncan.
Michael Clark
There you
Duncan,
go.
thank
I
you,
couldn't
Aaron.
think of it the other day either, dude.
Yeah.
I was like,
I could not.
I said he's in
never think of
Green
his name.
Mile. He
Yeah.
was in Talladega Nights.
Michael Clark Duncan, and was not received well. I thought it was good. Of course, I tell everybody to get the director's cut. It's a lot better. So that was his first turn at going about being a superhero, and then you kind of go through time and, you forget about it, things come up, you have other roles. Well, then here comes Mr. Zack Snyder, and he's like, Ben, got this idea that we'd like you to be the new Batman. Credit to Variety for this article, fair use. So that's what you had. That's what you had happen. Ben Affleck became the new Batman in the Snyderverse, and he was in Batman vs Superman, which was considered to be the Man of Steel sequel, followed by the poorly received and poorly reviewed by myself Justice League film, and then he was also had a short stint in the Suicide Squad film as well. So I guess Ben joined GQ and just said that that kind of stuff is probably not in the cards for him in the future to be superhero. He's kind of given up the idea that he would ever portray Batman again.
Lost interest.
Yeah.
He was also talking about during the filming of the Justice League one that he was really in a bad spot and was down on himself and thought of himself as a failure of an actor. And so apparently, I guess he was just a bitch for everybody to work with on set and everything. It sounded like.
I mean, isn't that where the famous smoking meme comes from? What wasn't that on the set of Batman v Superman or Justice League? Maybe I can't remember. Yes, we've heard interviews where Ben has said that he wasn't in a very good place at that time.
That's interesting, though. He talks about his son being afraid of it and how it was going too far.
Yeah.
I'm like,
well, that goes back to kind of what I was saying a little bit last week.
Well, I'm just like, what's so scary? I didn't see.
Well, again, it's like because we're adults, right? I mean, when you think of little kids. No.
We watch such scary
okay,
stuff.
we are a.
No, I'm talking about kid stuff. In the 80s and 90s was a lot scarier than Batman vs Superman, Justice League stuff or whatever.
Okay, that is a fair point. That's a fair point. Fair point.
I mean, look at Gremlins.
Yeah.
Was Gremlins not rated R? It's like
PG-13.
Dude, Gremlins.
Temple of Doom.
Exactly. Goonies.
Temple of Doom. I didn't know that was PG-13.
Yeah.
Kali Ma.
Kali Ma Shakti Day. Yeah.
Goonies had a skeleton.
It was.
I mean,
they got Apple. They got Rocky.
that is still probably my favorite scene from those films is when he finds that fucking ice cream.
Yeah.
In that cooler. And
hey,
that
my
We've
kid.
all wanted to find ice cream.
And that dead guy.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I mean, it'd be like Baskin Robbins 36.
It'd be like Baskin Robbins 36 flavors getting on the fucking roof.
36 flavors on the roof. Anyway,
What's that must-read picture right there? That guy.
I know, man. It's freaking me out, bro.
Charlemagne the
God.
Charlemagne the God. This one is the one we're talking about right here.
He's like looking at the chest piece. There's the blurred vision. It's like a Burger King commercial.
Right,
I got double vision.
So anyway, he was
Clean
on,
my eyes.
Haven't your way. All right, let's talk about BatFleck.
It's weird. I feel like they put a lot more pressure on him than they did Pattinson. They're like,
oh yeah,
everybody knows this Batman doesn't mean shit.
Yeah, no, I think you're right for sure. I mean, and he had a lot of pressure. Not just to get his movie right, but to get, he was part of what's considered the Trinity, which was Superman, Wonder Woman, and
Batman.
Sure, there's nothing wrong with it.
I like it.
I don't think he had as much stress as.
Right.
I think it's just a different take on it,
We're saying Warner Brothers put more pressure on Ben Affleck to make it successful than they did with Pattinson.
Yeah.
Right. And I agree. I mean, and again, not only that.
Wasn't he supposed to direct one of them too?
The deal that Matt Reeves got was what Ben Affleck was supposed to get. He was supposed to get a script that he wrote, produced, directed, and starred in. It's going to be the Batman.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard there are whispers and rumors of what the storyline would have been, but the most I hear is Mr. Freeze.
Mm.
It's video interviews from 6 years ago.
Yeah, it's a while ago, so that's why I'm not playing it.
Just making sure, just trying to hold
Yeah, no, I noticed that quickly, and I was like, oh, I better not show that. So anyway, here's the thing about Ben Affleck as Batman. I enjoyed his take as Batman. I think other people did too. I don't think you'll find somebody that said he did a bad job.
No.
He might have had some poor writing. That's not his fault. And he did bear the brunt of a lot of the bullshit that came out after. You know, he had to bear a lot of that because Cavill was Superman. So it's like, you know, you're always going to fly away into the sun and be the hero in blue. But Batman, you got to kind of walk a line, right? You know, and I think Ben, being in the state of mind that he was in at that time.
Except they made Superman try to walk a line, too, in the weird Snyder world.
Well, yeah, that, again, I think the whole, I've said this, the whole alien bullshit. I was like, God damn, all right, I've had enough of this. But, no, and Ben did a fine job. And I would have loved to have seen a Ben Affleck Batman film because he seemed to get the character too. He's friends with Kevin Smith. They talk all the time. Kevin Smith is a huge Batman fan. So I'm sure he would have done a great job. That's just not how it worked out.
He was the bomb in Phantoms.
Phantom's like a motherfucker.
I watched that movie, dude. It was not very good.
Oh, it's not. No, it doesn't hold up. No, and I'm not so sure it was good back then. So,
I don't know.
Phantoms.
Definitely the bomb in it, but that movie was the reason I watched that movie is just because they talked about it.
Phantom's like a motherfucker.
Phantom's like a motherfucker. No, I mean, look, here's the thing. You know, with these comic book characters, you're going to get different iterations of them when the regimes change at these studios. When James Gunn comes in, it's going to change. When somebody comes in to replace James Gunn, it's going to change. It's always going to change. And that's just evident and has been evident since they've been making superhero films. You're not going to have the same fucking dude playing the superhero.
No, we're going to have a purple woman playing Superman.
Purple.
What?
The worst iteration we've had yet.
What the hell are you talking? I don't even know what you're talking about.
About crazy people take over with crazy ideas, dude. They do whatever they want.
Yeah, we might have a purple woman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Grimace might play Superman. What if that
I
happens?
guess that
They put
could
a cape
happen,
on
yeah.
Grimace. He just starts flying around.
Super Grimace.
Great.
What's that? Is that a secret identity?
Yeah, it's Grimace.
McDonald's?
He just unzips that big purple suit.
The original Grimace had 4 arms. Have you seen that?
Now that's scary.
That's freaky as shit.
Like he looks like that guy off Mortal Kombat. Remember we talked about Mortal Kombat? Yeah, Goro.
Here,
I'm not good at typing on my phone. My brother's making fun of me for typing with one finger. Yeah, see, look at that.
Man.
Looks like some Cthulhu monster, dude. Lovecrafty and Grimace.
Grimace. Look how happy he is.
I know, you think you'd have a grimace for a face.
Yeah, it should be Grimace. Remember there was that guy in our school we named Grimace because he wore a purple wind jumpsuit one time. Purple jumpsuit.
Oh, thanks, dude.
And that was it, dude. He was fucking, and Grimace was born. He was fucking Grimace.
he's probably still
forever.
fucking Grimace somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, if I saw him, I'd be like, what's up, Grimace?
Grimace, what you doing, buddy?
Let's call that one guy Pooh Bear for eating his fries.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
dude.
I believe I created that one.
Yeah,
Pooh
I
Bear
believe that was one of my
eating his
creations.
fries like fucking Pooh eats honey.
yeah, exactly. Dude, just pawing it. Straight pawing it from the tray.
Oh God, we had a cast of characters. That's for damn
We
sure.
had a cast of characters.
Did you flip your tray when Chris Graham?
Yeah,
started
marinara,
telling you?
marinara sauce
Oh,
on the
that
shirt,
flipping?
and you flip the tray. It's spun in the air 2 or 3 times,
Like Spider-Man.
and yeah, I mean it was like
And the fucking custodian was over there staring
the
me down.
custodian was standing right there. That's what made it so bad, was that he did it right in front of the custodian. I was like, damn, that is some cold-blooded.
Cold-blooded.
Walk in front of people in the hallways, get real close
Who
to
Joey
him.
would? Oh, he'd get right.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, he crossed the hall during the big traffic. And we just thought that was the funniest shit ever.
Yeah, and he'd get right in front of people.
Yeah, he'd get right in front of him. He'd walk right in front of him and didn't care. He'd bump into him.
That fat Brandon was in a wheelchair.
Oh, fat Brandon.
I'm not going there.
He looked like a fat version of our friend. There's
I'm
nothing
not.
about it.
I'm
Yeah,
not.
it's just fat
I'm not
Brandon in a
going there.
wheelchair. That's all he said.
Oh, for Christ's sake! All right, listen, stop. All right, back to Ben Affleck.
Oh, back to Ben Affleck.
Oh, Benny boy.
Aaron, you got
Benny.
any more thoughts on Ben Affleck?
I don't have too many. I mean,
What-
he goes. I remember, what was it? Was he the one that said in Good Will Hunting, "I want my double burger"?
That was his brother.
Will
said
you
that.
get my double burger?
Here's your fucking double burger.
Here's your fucking double burger.
I've never seen that.
That's his best line.
You've never seen Good Will Hunting?
That's a great movie, dude. You got to watch it.
Them apples.
No, that's the word. What we just said is the best interaction.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I
that's-
wish I had my double.
Here's your fucking double
Here's
burger.
your fucking double burger.
Hungry, dude.
That's his best line, actually.
I spent
Apparently, it's a double burger with no cheese. I don't know.
I spent $50 on a double
Jesus.
burger from Shake Shack.
How much?
Like $55
What?
for a Shake Shack double cheeseburger and some chicken.
$55 for a double burger.
I also
Damn, you should have got like a 60-ounce, 90-ounce tomahawk fucking steak, bone in.
I got Parmesan truffle fries, but they forgot the truffle sauce and just Parmesan fries.
What's
just
this
shake-
place called?
It's the Shake Shack. It's a new restaurant. It's famous.
I also got
Where'd you even get that at?
Columbus.
Oh, they have them there?
Well, I had it delivered, so that was an extra fee.
I want to see.
I
I want to
also-
see what a $55 burger looks
Well,
like.
this is the whole meal. I also got 3 milkshakes. I didn't drink them all at once, but I held on to them.
God, you didn't tell us that.
Well, I was getting
Jesus,
to it.
no wonder. Yeah, no wonder your bill was $55. You dumb shit.
Still was ridiculous. I don't think.
Jesus. Old 96er. You didn't finish it yet. Oh, flip, there's gristle and fat. Yeah.
If I can get that down, get a couple T-shirts.
I spent,
Such a dick in that
I
movie.
spent a lot at White Castle too, dude. Cause they
God
gave me a big-
damn, $55.
Well, this one's only like $40. But they gave me.
Jesus.
I didn't. They messed up my order. Got a huge sack of chicken rings. I thought I was just getting a few of them, but they gave me a big sack full of chicken rings.
Chicken rings.
Like a pound of them, dude. I was like, God, no wonder it was so expensive.
What do they look like? Onion rings, but they're chicken.
No, it's like a circle with a.
So they look like
Yes,
they're
exactly.
like calamari.
Yes. They look like fucking calamari
Calamari.
or onion rings, but they're chicken. Yes, I don't know why you told him no.
They ought to slip him some calamari in there, Christian, like that. Too.
Calamari looks
It's
like.
squid.
It's squid.
It looks like those.
Circle,
Yeah.
it's gross.
Yeah, man. You bite
Yeah,
it, it's
yeah,
like a rubber band.
but they
My
fry
brother
it.
was eating hot pot
Rubber bands.
lobster balls and shrimp dumplings. I was like, I'm not eating.
Oh, those sound awesome. I love it. I like that squid too. Rubber band, chew on it.
They had baby octopuses too, dude. My brother's like, why's there gotta be baby octopuses?
You eat them whole.
Oh.
You suck them down. Legs and everything.
Are they
Tentacles.
more tender? Is it like eating
I don't know.
baby-
They're okay.
baby-
Octopus isn't that
baby
great, but
cow?
yeah,
Do you want the baby meat?
I
better?
guess I don't know.
Oh, that reminds me, Zip.
What?
You remember Rackhorn?
Yeah.
Book 3 of Butchers came out. It's called Bonesaw, and I watched that this week.
No
on Prime.
shit.
A third Butchers.
Wow, a
After
third
the
Butchers.
Book of Rackhorn, dude. This guy goes around killing people. His face, this guy looks like a skull. He just goes around killing people and sells their bodies to the pig farm, dude. The pig
Is it a
farm.
cartoon?
No, it's a movie.
That's crazy.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I don't know why. There's 3 of these movies called The Butchers.
Or what's it on?
Prime. They're all on Prime, I think, dude.
Does he have like a skull face like that guy from
Yes.
Willow?
Yeah,
Eric? Not Eric.
He looks uglier than
What
that.
is that guy's name?
General something.
What's the guy's name in Willow? That's
I
got
don't remember. It's General something. I don't remember his
He works
exact
for
name.
Beth Moore to-
Eric's the guy with the red
Yeah,
hair.
Eric war for me.
How
Man,
about
Mark.
General Willow?
What is that, guys? Is it General Crawl or something?
Yeah, something like that. General Crawl, Null maybe. Knull maybe.
Willow. Who's the general from Willow?
I tell you what they need.
Kale, General
Kale.
Kale, that's
They
right,
need to
Kale.
fucking remake Willow.
Well, they had that.
They had the
series.
show.
Yeah, but that's not the same. They need to
Can't
remake.
even watch it anymore. It got deleted off the network.
You've got to remake the actual Willow.
We gotta find a new Willow.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you
If
have
you use Pinker
I thought you were about
Peter Dinklage. Pinker Dinklage.
Pinker Dinklage, Dinky?
You could use him, and he'd be cool.
He is
And then
cool.
you could fucking bring in Val Kilmer, and he'd come in with his fucking trach pipe, fucking.
Jesus Christ, Aaron.
He could be General Kale now.
General Zod. Dude.
Lord have mercy.
You could have Val Kilmer as General Kale,
Val Kilmer.
but Skullface.
That would be an
But
interesting
anyway, dude, the
twist.
guys
It
feed
would
the
be an interesting
bodies
twist.
To a pig farmer, because the pig farmer goes, if you want the best meat, you gotta feed them the best meat. The hogs eat people.
A hog's eat anything. Chop
Yeah,
it
but
up.
this bone saw guy listens to the most craziest metal music, dude. They're like, at one point, someone's like, can you at least stop that? Turn that off while you're killing me?
Let us know what you think about Ben Affleck saying that he's not going to portray superheroes anymore, and make sure you like, share, subscribe the link, and we'll see you on the next video. Thank you.
I was hoping I'd see Ben Affleck's name on that new Marvel ad, dude, with all those director chairs.
Are we done? Oh.
Did you see that ad, dude, with all the director chairs of those people coming to the Marvel movie?
That wasn't an ad. That was an actual video.
It's called an ad, buddy.
Yeah, it is, actually.
It's like a 5-minute video.
No, it's an ad.
That's what an ad is.
We're going to discuss that very quickly. If you have to go, you have to go.
No, how much longer we got?
How much longer you got? You gotta go get a good piece?
Yeah, I might have to go.
Yeah, his mic's off.
Who's Mike?
His.
Huh?
I just watched the live. His mic's off.
Who's Mike?
Christian's.
My mic was off, dog.
Huh?
Snapped on. Check, check, check. Check the levels.
Check 1, 2, 3.
Air's good.
Dun, 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 dun.
It was on earlier, wasn't it? Did you step on a cord?
I think my brother has that same mug as you.
Did you step on a cord?
Try the other cord.
Where'd that mug come from?
What mug?
That one. I think my brother has one. No, the one on the mug by Mario.
Oh,
I'm taking this time.
Starbucks.
I'm going to slip out, guys. I got to roll.
All right, man.
Later.
Aaron's
Roll.
out. Thanks for coming.
Don't lose your job, dude. Matt
Yeah,
will fix
hang in
it
there.
for you.
Yes. All right, guys.
I actually called Pete Hegseth Pig Hegseth. I've said it like the guy from Cobra, dude. Pig. Did you hear they're calling him Whiskey Leaks?
All right, I fuck, man. I hope you weren't out the whole fucking time.
That's all right. I don't care.
Um,
No big deal.
I don't know. Anyway,
It's not like we're gonna record it again.
I had all the levels when I started. I don't know what the hell happened.
We
But
lost the
anyway.
levels.
You live, you learn. And yeah, everybody said we had levels. Nobody said anything.
Yeah,
So it
I
must
know.
have just happened.
Elena doesn't say anything.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to talk about the announcement of the cast of Avengers Doomsday. Everybody saw this on social media yesterday. It was a big deal. It was a big sweeping announcement of the stars of the new film.
A line of directors' chairs with
Yeah.
their names on them. I knew all of them except that one girl that played Ghost and the new Falcon guy.
Bring it up here.
I reckon I was proud of myself for knowing all the other names. I had to guess the one guy though. I was like, I bet that's Namor.
Probably. Was it?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's interesting though that they're bringing what's his name, Cyclops, Marsden,
Yeah.
and Rebecca Romaine. Nobody's gonna be mad about that.
I don't think anybody would be mad about that. This, of course, created some panic online because some people are noticeably missing.
Strange Spider-Man.
Yeah, Strange Spider-Man. We don't see Samuel L. Jackson. We don't see, oh God, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, her role.
No Hulk guy either, right?
No Agatha. Didn't see her.
She died, remember?
No, I didn't watch it.
I thought I told you she died.
Maybe you did. Anyway, that was the big announcement.
What's his name? That I just said.
What's whose name?
I don't know. I just said it.
I don't know.
No, it was after that. I can't remember who it was.
I don't know. Anyway.
I'll think of it.
So Chris Hemsworth, Vanessa Kirby, Anthony Mackie, Letitia Wright, Sebastian Stan, Paul Rudd, Wyatt Russell, Tanakh Hirachemaja.
That's him.
That's him. Eben Moss Bachrach, Simulu, Florence Pugh, Kelsey Grammer, Louis Pullman, Danny Ramirez, Joseph Quinn, David Harbour, Winston Duke, Hannah John Kamen, Tom Hiddleston, Patrick Stewart, Ian McClellan, Alan Cumming, James Marsden, Rebecca Romaine, I guess just Rebecca Romaine now, Channing Tatum.
Yeah, where's Deadpool and Wolverine?
And
there's
Pedro
Channing.
Pascal.
They're chanting there should be Deadpool and Wolverine.
I mean, a lot of people are wondering. They're wondering who's going to be the surprise cast, in the movie.
Yeah,
so,
it's like I don't think that was the be all end all.
No, that's not the whole cast. Not absolutely not. Not even close. So what?
Hiddleston should be featured there because at the end of Loki, he's in the thing.
Yeah, he's the one holding the timeline together or something.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know anything about that shit.
Well, maybe we'll be away from the timeline by then.
Yeah, let's hope. We can only hope. So, again, interesting marketing because what you just saw is not how it was dropped online. It was actually like, what, a 5.5 hour stream that they had waiting.
I just watched that part.
I know. That's what. If you were smart, that's what you did. Is just waited until it was all done.
Well, that's kind of like what you were saying too about watching stuff live. It's like nobody's watching things live these days.
Yeah, exactly. They go back and they watch clips and
I'll just watch it tomorrow on YouTube. After
Yeah, exactly.
They clip it.
Exactly. I'll clip it on YouTube tomorrow. So a lot of questions here. There are, questions about who's running the team since we saw in Captain America: Brave New World, Sam Wilson was asked to reassemble the Avengers.
Yeah.
So will he be leading it?
Did you watch that one?
No, I'm just reading the story.
Oh,
Damn it! I didn't.
Well, a copy of it happened to pop up on YouTube, and
Yeah.
I showed my brother the end scene, the end fight scene.
That's cool. And I guess Danny Ramirez is also.
That's the guy that plays the Falcon in it.
Okay, got you. Again, they bring up on this story that I'm reading notable people that are not there are Samuel L. Jackson, Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Who's going to be in the Thunderbolts?
Yeah, now that brings up the question of Thunderbolts. How is that going to change Thunderbolts? Is that going to make it different? And according to Marvel, no.
Most of the Thunderbolts are included in that cast.
Right. Except Taskmaster. I don't think I saw him. Sentry. He'll be there. That's cool.
Yeah. David Harbour
as
Florence Pugh.
Yeah, Pugh. And who's the other one? Ghost. Is that the other one?
Sebastian Stan. In the Falcon movie, he's actually running for Congress or something.
Really?
Yeah.
With the metal arm?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
But I guess in the Thunderbolts, it seemed like he's more of the team. So I don't know. We'll see. We gotta wait and watch Thunderbolts.
We gotta wait. Wait.
Where's Daredevil though? I want Daredevil in the movies now.
Everybody wants Daredevil. I want Daredevil. Here's a neat little graphic of the people who are cast, along with what the hell happened?
Who they are?
Yeah. And also reported.
I forgot
at the bottom.
we had Alan Cummings Nightcrawler.
Yeah, he's coming back. A lot of the 20th century people are back. Tom Holland, Benedict Cumberbatch, and Chris Evans and Haley Atwell are reported to be joining the cast, but there's no confirmation on that. So this is shaping up to be a huge movie, dude.
I forget where it is though.
What do you mean where it is? Like where it takes place?
No, in the scheme of when the movies come out. Like we got Thunderbolts and we got that other one. And
I don't know. That's a good question.
Like, is there another big one before this one, or? Oh, we got the Fantastic Four coming. That's the other one.
I think that's the big one. Rotten Tomatoes.
I wonder what's after Fantastic Four. That's the big question I have.
So we got Thunderbolts, then we got the Ironheart series here. Fantastic Four you mentioned. So this is all the series. You're talking about movies though, right? I think
guess that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
After Fantastic, huh?
Yeah, it's just
as far as what's been announced so far.
Right. It's Fantastic Four to set up Doomsday, and then they go at it, I guess. I don't know. So we'll have to wait and see, but we will definitely keep our ears to the ground on this story. Lots of questions.
I wonder if they got one of those secret movies to put out before it, you know?
I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, that's possible. I mean, it's not like they haven't done that before. Yeah. So, but we'll definitely keep our ears to the ground on this. Robert Downey Jr.'s casting as Dr. Doom, I do not agree with. Anybody else could have done it. We've talked about this. We've gone over this. It ruins his death at the end of Endgame. It ruins everything that's set up.
Oh, we'll see about that.
And it's lazy writing, in my opinion.
It may not be the same character. It's clearly not Tony Stark. I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
It could be a variant. That is one theory, that it is a time variant or some kind of reality variant.
I mean, that's one way you could do it to not take away from his death.
Yeah, that's true. I guess that's true. That's a good point. We will keep you updated on everything happening with Avengers Doomsday, the casting, the production, and all that good stuff. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and like the video, and we'll see you on the next one.
And ring that bell, too.
Ring that bell, baby.
Haven't hit the bell, chime in the bell. I've been watching How Ridiculous YouTube videos, dude. Those Australian guys, they're like the Australian version of Dude Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I like them. There's 3 of them.
Let me see my phone real quick.
They have a dinosaur they call Rexy. It's all Rexy, dude. Oh, this Graham Nolan guy, yeah. He apparently commented about... He's a creator of Bane, one of the co-creators of Bane.
Hold on, we're going to get into it.
And I guess this Absolute is the new DC series you were talking about, right?
Yeah.
I had seen some stuff about the Joker getting unveiled. I hadn't seen that the guy... I guess he's not happy with the way Bane looks.
Yeah, so...
I didn't click on the Joker reveal, though. I didn't see how people responded to that.
I'm not sure.
Have you seen it?
No.
What is DC Absolute?
So DC Absolute...
I found out that Dark Knight's Metal goes further than the Dark Knights thing. It goes like through Justice League and then to like Dark World, maybe? I'm not sure what it says.
Something like Knights, I thought it was.
I'll look it up real quick.
Metal Knights or something.
Yeah, that might be it.
What's up, Geek Culture? Thanks for stopping by. All right.
Geeks Unite.
Graham Nolan is the artist who created Bane in Batman Nightfall, which came out
80s.
In the 80s, yeah. I was trying to think of the year. It was late 80s.
Big boy Bane. Did he break Batman's back then when he came in?
That's when Bane famously broke Batman's back. He had to rehabilitate.
Iconic, dude.
So
let's
get a look at the absolute Batman Bane. There he is on your screen.
But what is the concept of DC Absolute?
So the concept
like
of DC
Ultimates?
Absolute is it's kind of like Ultimates. It's just very a little differently. For example, Batman has a cape almost like Spawn's cape now.
Oh.
Yeah. It can actually like it's got anamorphic. The millionaire thing is gone. He's not like a millionaire. He like roams from place to place in Gotham.
Well,
It's a really great
apparently we
storyline.
found out how being a billionaire, you don't really do anything good anymore.
Here we go.
That's the fiction of
Here we
Batman.
go. Here we
the
go.
Batman fiction. God, I was driving behind some slow idiot that looked like Musk today, dude, making me mad.
Jesus. Anyway,
Yeah, death metal. Dark Knight's metal,
Yeah.
Justice League, and death metal full story. That's
Death
that's
metal.
what I've been watching.
Yep. Okay. So anyway, you can see the new Bane on your screen, which I think he looks pretty badass. I mean,
The head's a bit small, I guess.
I mean that is a
That's
pattern.
that's the only complaint I can make.
That's a pattern in the absolute Batman, though.
Hey,
Their
but all
heads
the-
are smaller. Yeah, it's hilarious. I don't know why, but that's
We
just
all
the
have
way it is.
little pea heads in this show.
But again, it's not like a direct insult to the original Bane.
Also, his tubes are too big, dude. That should
So there's the original Bane.
the tubes do not need to be that big, dude. You don't need that much Bane juice going into you. Make him a little thinner, I'm just saying that's like a hose.
All right.
He could just have a little thing.
I'm gonna pop this out so Christian can see.
Oh, we're looking at more absolute people. The absolute tiny head. That's the newest series, dude. Absolute tiny head.
All right.
Whoa. You should see all the different head sizes you can make your character in WWE 2K25, dude. My brother made a green guy named Piccolo, like Dragon Ball Z.
That's cool. So anyway, here you can see, and now I've got Christian able to see what Bane looks like
I saw
in the
that.
absolute Batman. Okay, so here.
I mean, that's that same picture we were looking at.
Here's the old Bane.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, there are clearly noticeable differences between those Banes, but what I'm saying is, like, is it that bad? Here, I'll put them next to each other.
Well, what did the guy say about it? He was like, it's horrible.
He
It's
just
an
said it was-
abomination.
yeah, he just hated on it, and again, I'm not, I don't agree with that.
But then he also went and told people to buy it.
Well, I think that's because he's thinking that that people will not like it.
Sure. But he's
Right.
like, buy and decide for yourself.
Yeah. I mean, I think that was a reaction to people saying,
don't just dog shit.
yeah, just are you dogging people who are reiterating your amazing work and making it live? Again, and yes, geek culture. That's actually a part of the absolute books. I've noticed that's a trend. They're kind of Todd McFarlane.
The proportions are off.
Yeah, exactly. The proportions are not right. So that is, if that's his problem, though, if that's Graham's problem, come on, give me a fucking break. I mean, this is comic world. We don't get to pick and choose.
They are quite similar, yes.
I mean, again, yeah, it just makes no
got
sense.
guns on him, though, dude. Bane doesn't have guns on him.
He's used guns.
I'm just saying. I don't
He's
know what.
used fucking guns. It's
Not,
not like-
that's not how I created him.
exactly. That's how you sound. But anyway,
Why would I give him muscle juice if he's going to use guns?
Yeah,
I'd
exactly.
be giving him gun juice.
I just give him bullets.
Yeah.
I would just give him some bullets. The Absolute Batman series I am reading, and it is super good and super interesting. So if you are into comics, you're into Batman, I highly recommend you hit up your local comic shop and check out that story. But, again, the backlash at first was Graham being like, I can't, he looks so stupid, blah, blah, just a bunch of hate. And then it came back that, you're just hating on an iteration of your character. I don't agree with that. I don't like that. I don't agree with it. Again, if someone iterates your character and they do it in a respectful way, to me that's an honor.
Hey, as long as they pay you for it.
Yeah, well, I think they definitely paid him for it.
That's what I mean. He don't have any room to complain.
I agree with you. But tell us what you guys think. Do you agree with the creator of Bane, Graham Nolan, that the new Absolute Batman is an insult to the character of Bane?
It's an insult to me, dude, to try to make me think that anybody would ever look like that with a head so tiny on a big-ass body.
Let us know what you think in the comments, and we'll see you on the next video.
I'm
Thank you for
I'm
watching.
offended by this art.
All right. We got one more to get through.
Are we not even streaming?
Yeah, we're streaming.
I'm streaming.
Geek culture, you're so Bane. Bet you think this. I have not listened to that audiobook yet. Geek culture, no. I want to real bad. There's a sequel to Between Batman. Have you heard of this? And it's supposed to be really good and include
That's
Harvey
cool.
Dent and all that shit. So yeah, I do want to listen to that when I get a chance. I heard it was really good. So, all right, let me get set up here.
Ooh, Alien Earth.
Yeah, we got a new clip.
When's this coming out? Summer Disney Plus. Wow, Disney Plus.
Coming through.
Going dark on Disney
Going
Plus,
dark,
dude.
baby. All right.
Looks like the original one, dude.
Here, let me. I'll go back and restart the clip here.
They still got the that old technology, dude.
Mother,
Clacking
still
keyboards.
mother.
Tactile, binary. Specimens are loose.
Watch out for the specimens. The specimens are loose. Let me in there, motherfucker.
That guy strikes me as a droid.
Like what's his
Synth,
name?
whatever they are.
Yeah, synthetic.
Like that synth guy in Romulus, dude. Did you like him?
He was good. Yeah, David.
No, not that one. The guy who kept having to get reset all the time. He had to be reset.
Oh, he's definitely a droid.
They
Yeah,
bullied him and stuff.
he's definitely a
Remember
droid.
they were bullying that droid in Romulus?
Yeah, something like that.
People gotta hate.
So the new clip we got is Alien Earth that we're watching. Fair use.
This is actually 28 years later. We had the zombies under control, and then the aliens landed.
Alien Earth coming summer to FX and Hulu on Disney. So there you go. That is the clip. Now let's talk about the Alien franchise.
Been a while since they've been on Earth.
I don't think they've ever been on Earth.
Just in the Versus Predator stuff.
Okay. Yeah, if you include that.
Yeah, I do. They were aliens on Earth. They were in the Antarctic. They went through that laser tunnel
Yeah. Yeah.
for the Predators to test it, dude. They had to trial.
Right.
We came all the way to Earth to trial against aliens.
Yeah, and they failed miserably.
Doesn't make much sense.
But I mean, here's the thing about Alien, and I'll be honest, I would prefer what Ridley Scott was doing with Prometheus and Alien Covenant. I like that more. I like it being in the future. I think this kind of goes back a little bit.
I don't like that stuff how it's going to focusing on the history of like the engineers and their origin.
Yeah, I mean, that
origins
got a
of
little
life
boring.
on Earth, like we are from these.
Yeah, I mean, that was the religious aspect of that first film was kind of, I think, just an easy out, maybe, to get them to go. You know, I don't know. But here's the thing. I really feel like the franchise is starting to get way too convoluted with these different iterations of the franchise. I mean, you got Alien Earth. Then you got the Romulus series, and then you got whatever the hell Ridley Scott's planning on doing, if he is planning on doing anything, which we don't know. I don't know. It's a good question to ask yourself. And
I don't know. Doesn't seem like too much to keep track of.
I mean, do you think this will work? This show, Alien Earth. I mean, do you think it'll work? People will watch it.
Depends on the quality of the show.
Yeah. Like, what would you look for in an alien show?
A good horror TV show.
Yeah. 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 I mean, again, like, I guess that's my concern is, like, where do you go on a plot with that? You know, they arrive at Earth and you just try to kill them. I mean, that's been done. So, not on Earth, but I mean, in other places. I don't know. It's just an interesting point that I don't know where this franchise is headed, and I don't know if it knows where it's headed. You know?
Well, we're along for the ride.
Yeah, we're along for the ride. So you're going to watch Alien Earth?
Yeah, unless
Yeah.
it's bad.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. How are we going to know it's bad?
I'm going to watch it.
Okay.
And then if it's bad, I'm going to turn it off.
All right. That's fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. It is set to have a character-driven focus.
Oh, and it's by Legion creator. I like Legion.
Yeah.
Noah Hawley.
Noah Hawley. What? He an actor? At
No,
one point?
that's somebody else, I think.
Okay. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody
I'm
else.
thinking Noah Wiley, the guy from ER.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Pit.
Yeah.
The new ER. The Pit.
It says it will serve as a prequel to the events of Alien set on Earth in the not-too-distant future, according to this article that we're reading from iHorror.com.
Maybe this is what happened to Earth, dude, why we left Earth.
You
Why
think?
Earth got so just fucked up.
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know what happened in Aliens and Earth.
So you don't think the aspect of them being in space matters?
I mean, clearly it hadn't that much since those other ones were like on a different planet. They're not so much space. You
That's
know what
true.
I mean?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, they were on planet surfaces.
Yeah.
But I'm saying with that, like, are you okay without having the space travel and the fucking
Sure.
mother and all that shit that
Well, I mean,
those originals
it
had?
could get to Earth.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean,
Like in the Alien vs. Marvel or whatever the ones are, where they talk about like each area was sent a queen and an egg, and with 4 queens
yeah.
we can get it all taken over in this much. And
that's a very interesting take that I hadn't thought of. Is that storyline? I forgot about that.
Yeah. Because
So,
it was like the perfect world killers,
right
sending
right.
those aliens.
in those cylinders. Anyway, Alien Earth premieres on Hulu this coming summer. Let us know what you think. Will it work? Will it not? What do you think?
That was
Are
the
you excited?
one that with Miles Morales and the facehugger couldn't bond because he had the venom in him.
Right.
And the venom took over.
I
and
remember,
he's got
yeah.
the cool facehugger uniform.
I do remember that. Yeah, that was a good one.
And Sinister has a
Yep.
alien inside him,
Yep.
so he won't get attacked. And they think, yeah. I was watching some YouTube alien stuff.
You've actually clearly researched up on this shit.
I watched some of that. I like it. I like those comics on YouTube.
All right, guys. Let us know what you think of the new Alien Earth series, and like, share, and subscribe. And we'll
that's
see
it.
you in
What
the
we
next
saw in
video.
that clip didn't look very earthy.
No, it looked like it was on a ship.
Yeah,
so
so-
for sure.
We gotta wait and see, dude. We gotta wait and see.
Yeah, we gotta wait and see for sure. Let us know what you think,
I
guys.
mean, it could be terrible. It could be like Aliens vs. Predator, and they're in the sewers fighting.
Ooh.
Stay out of the sewers.
We'll
guys.
see you on the next one. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's get over to our events, then we'll wrap this baby up. I will drop the link. Christian, you don't have to stay if you don't want.
I might as well. I stay. I will stay.
All right.
I'm bad.
I'm bad.
Not good.
Not good.
God, that's funny.
All right.
I'm an ass man.
Skip-a-dip-a-dip.
Oh, that was funny too. Scatman, dude. That's funny. CM Punk was there
my
too.
God, that was funny. That was.
They asked Sheamus if he had any embarrassing songs on his iPod playlist or whatever, and he said, "I got the Scatman." Scatman. Everybody loves the Scatman. If the Scatman can do it, then so can you.
That's right.
Dun 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 dun.
Skip-a-dip-a-dip-bum-ba-dum-bum.
Dun 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 dun. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Hey, your voice sounds that, dude. Yeah, Romulus was good, dude.
Guy says that I sound like Kevin Smith. How about that?
I'm excited to see where it goes. Remember when Kevin Smith told Joey to take that balls out of his mouth he was gargling so he could hear what he said when he asked him a question? That's why I'm afraid to ask celebrities questions, dude. They might say something like that to me. Not Joey Neal, though, dude.
Not Joey Neal. Oh, my God. Where the hell is my damn... There they are.
Well, yeah, I bought one of those Batman audiobooks.
You seen those ugly Batmans? The
Ugly
Ugly Dolls, Batman, Superman,
No.
Joker, and Harley Quinn.
No.
Do you know what the Ugly Doll things are?
No.
They're called like Fuglies or something, I think, maybe.
I don't remember that at all. No.
Dude, the SpongeBob ones were funny looking. The SpongeBob and the Patrick one. I almost thought about getting the Patrick one. Did you see that one, Sam?
I haven't seen. I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
The Batman one's okay. The Superman's pretty
All right.
dumb.
The Incarceration Music and Tattoo Festival is coming up July 18th through 20th from the Ohio State Reformatory.
Yeah. We got Sonic Temple in May.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, you
I
do.
got Franz coming up with balls.
You got a lot of concerts
April
coming.
7th.
You got concerts out the ass coming.
Then I'm in the Electric Force. I might add a few too. We're thinking about.
You're having some kind of midlife crisis right now.
Well, the world's going to end in a few years, so making the most of it. Not going to be able to do all that stuff when the idiocracy's in effect.
Oh my God! All right, the Incarceration Music and Tattoo Festival is coming up.
I told you.
Which features Marilyn Manson,
looks
Slipknot,
awesome.
Five Finger Death Punch, 3 Days Grace, Slipknot, Beartooth. It's all coming from the Ohio State Reformatory. You can get more info when you head over to our Facebook page.
Say 3 days grace.
Yep. Coming up at the
Times two. What does that say? 3 Days Grace 2 times.
Because it's like Adam Gautier has come back to 3 Days Grace, so it's like they're having both singers there.
Oh.
So it's like, yeah,
Double your pleasure.
Yeah, double your pleasure, double your fun with
Double
Double Mint Gum. All right. Next up, we have the Orbits block party that's happening in Barbersville at the Orbits
Is that for
record shop
Record Store
location.
Day?
I think so. Isn't that April 12th, right?
Usually something like that.
Somewhere around there.
It's funny. It's got that group Chum. I thought it was going to be like
Yep.
Chum Lee from Pawn Stars, dude. Like they forgot the Lee.
Gonna have Chum, Eric Bolander, Amalia Deal and the Hot Mess, Torches from Above, Dinosaur Burps, Don't Look Back, Noah Freeman, Wax Shadows, Leah Ross, Nearly Mine, and Unwanted Saints. This happens Saturday, April 12th, 11 a.m. Going to have food trucks, vendors, and beer. Christian, going to have some beer.
Drink it up. Get your piece.
All right, I've got one more to get through, and then we can call it a day.
That at symbol almost looks like it says cage. You know, cage GeekZip. See that? It says cage GeekZip. Cage GeekZip. The at symbol plus the G. The at symbol.
Oh,
turns
yeah,
into a
yeah,
C and
yeah.
an A.
No, I do see it now, yeah. Okay. I didn't see it before. I see it now. All right, here is our next event. This is something being done by our good friend Earl with Time Warp down in Ashland. It's called Hollers and Hero Con. Toys, cards, comics, sports, wrestling, cosplay, pop culture. It's coming up Saturday, June 14th from the Appalachian Wireless Arena in Pikeville, Kentucky from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Stars in the house include, I see Big Show on here, Godfather, I see Ken Faree, or Forsay, I think is, what's that guy's name from Dawn of the Dead? The original Dawn of the Dead?
I'm not sure.
Ken Foray or whatever
I was
his name is.
excited to see Godfather, though. He's a big dude.
Hornswoggle's going to be there, and many others. You can get information when you log on to our Facebook page. You can also search Hollers and Heroes Con on Facebook and get more information when you head over to the Time Warp page. Again, Time Warp just killing it with the events.
I was watching
yeah.
a Rumble, and Godfather came out when he was Kama.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
yeah,
he's
that's
a big,
cool.
Big
That's
dude.
cool.
I
Yeah.
like hearing him and his stories with Undertaker.
Right. Great. All right, that is the events. That is the news. That is the discussions. Christian, you got anything else you want to cover?
I'm happy to be home. It's nice to
You've
be
been
back
gone
in
for
the
a couple
Zip Cave.
weeks. Yeah, you've been gone.
Yeah. I'm ready to go home and lay down, sleep in my bed.
Boy, we have been streaming for a while. All right, I'm going to drop the link very, very, very briefly. And then if you want to cam up, you can let me know, and we'll go for it.
You're camming up some people? Who are you talking to?
I'm going to try to.
You're going to join these other people's stream? I guess I'll go ahead and take off then. I guess. I don't
No, I'm not entering other people's stream. I'm allowing other people to get on our stream
know. Okay.
if they want to. But I don't want to. Well, I don't want to create a new stream.
No. An extreme stream. Where's my phone
It
at?
doesn't say it's required. So I guess it is. All right.
Whoa.
It's because you have OBS open.
Sam, do you know what IBS is? Irritable bowel syndrome. Irritable.
I've only heard that from one movie, actually. It's called Moonfall.
I know, I don't think I've heard of it.
You should watch it.
Who-
If you like it.
Oh, the Moonfall one? Is that where the moon's fake or whatever?
Yeah.
I've never
moon's
seen it, but I
fake.
have heard of it. Sounds wild.
It does sound wild.
I bought it.
Super wild. Let me get rid of our virtual background here.
I'm virtual.
Don't need to mirror the camera. All right. All right, we just dropped our StreamYard link in the chat, I think. Did we?
Whoa.
Maybe not. Oh, there it is. Yep. We just dropped it in the chat on YouTube and Twitch. So if you guys want to cam up and discuss anything that we've discussed here tonight, feel free. Probably only going to be up for about a few minutes because we have been streaming for a while. Again, we talked about BatFleck. We talked about Daredevil, all that good stuff. We might not have anybody want to come up this time. But we will continue to do this each show. We will have a moment where we will drop a link that you can come up and talk to us about whatever you like, myself or Christian or both of us. And
Even Aaron sometimes.
yeah, Aaron will be here sometimes
Who
for it.
knows?
Huh?
Who knows? Maybe.
Don't know.
I'm so tired.
If it's not showing up in the chat, it will.
Will it? I'm going to join up in the chat right now.
Are you?
Yeah, on my phone. How about that?
Cash
Cash
me
me
outside.
outside. How about that? Oh, we
Cash
started.
me outside.
Did you
Cash
start a
me
new one
outside.
called Cam Up? GeekZip Cam Up? That's what I
Yeah.
see scheduled for something.
It's scheduled.
Scheduled for 3/28/25 at 8:35 upcoming.
Damn it. That's what I didn't want to have happen.
It says right now,
Ooh, they made it.
Geek Culture is not going to come up.
I know.
They made a Smile 2 kill count video. Gotta have to watch that.
Smile to kill count. Smile to kill count.
I did watch the Small 2 kill count this morning.
That's cool. Thank you, Stonewall, for liking the stream.
Happy birthday, Knots.
Happy birthday,
you're
Matt Knotts.
watching.
I didn't know that. Yeah. If it's Knotts, if you're watching, happy birthday, buddy. Shit, that might be geek culture. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that is. Once again, we got the StreamYard link in the YouTube chat. If you want to cam up with us and say hi or chat about something, please feel free to do so.
There's one person watching the actual live right now.
That's
so
fine.
I don't think so.
I probably won't. Christian's on his phone, and I'm sitting here. I did watch Double Toasted. They did they've done a new movie review
It
on
looked
Hard
like they
Target.
had Jean-Claude.
Yeah, Hard Target.
I think I saw part 2 up.
You should watch the first part. Goddamn, they're so funny. If you have not checked out Double Toasted, I highly advise you to look them up.
You watched that video of the influencer doing the stupid routine. Falcon, whatever.
No, I don't.
Dude, they're gonna do a triple threat at WrestleMania.
Oh,
They're
yeah?
signing the match tonight: Punk, Rollins, and Reigns.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
It's showing the link, but not people in chat. That's
Do you
because
see-
you're the only one in the chat, brother.
What about Jey Uso? Jey Uso falling out of the ring.
I didn't see that. He fell out of the ring.
Well, he's kind of slipped, and then everybody's like, "You don't deserve Mania." It's like, I give him a break. Yeet.
Streamers react.
It's like that.
I'm not gonna bring it up. I just want to see the clip.
Yeah, it's like that top dollar botch. It's probably easier. You know, I find a lot of clips on Twitter for wrestling.
Twitter?
How long's that food you can put down there?
What
I don't know.
food?
Go eat if you want to go eat.
Under a year or so?
No, I'll be done in a minute.
You know you can leave whatever you want. This
Ah.
isn't a Truman Show.
Oh, there's where he did slip, didn't he? Bad.
Yeah. Well, that I don't know if that.
Here,
was
look.
it, dude.
You see it?
I don't know if that was it. I think. It
Oh
was
yeah, no, this is it. Look.
a jump out of the. No, that's not the one I was talking about. Though. I think
Which
that,
one?
That was a scripted one.
Oh
That's
really?
a scripted one now. After last week's where he messed up.
When did he jump out of the ring on me?
It was. I think it was last week.
This is last week.
No, this is this week.
Oh, okay. Well,
He
anyway.
was jumping at some people.
All right, we're gonna jump off here, guys. Thank you for joining us. As always, we will see you next Friday. Have yourself a great weekend and a great week, and we'll see you on the next one.